live on YouTube. What's up with it, bro? What's up with it? It's your boy H.O.G Cheddar, man. It's Tuesday, June the 21st, and welcome to the H.O.G Podcast. I'm your boy and your host, H.O.G Cheddar, along with my co-host, CEO, Gotti, and Financial Lead. Yeah, man. Today we're gonna be having 3 topics that we're gonna hit y'all with. Some very, very, very hot topics. You know, we want to start off the show with saying happy belated. We ain't gonna even say belated. We just gonna say happy Father's Day week to everybody out here. You know, holding that stuff down. Doing their thing. And we also gonna get into the NBA finals recap, and then the Juneteenth, get y'all some education as well, because we like to give problems and solutions on this podcast. So shout out to the Hogs and the Hogettes. Y'all go ahead and get in the building. Make sure y'all like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell followed by all, man, because you know we need those subscriber numbers to go up. You feel what I'm saying? Before we start doing giveaways and things like that. So how's it been, guys? It's been a good week for y'all. Been a great week for y'all.
Yeah, it's been a real Father's Day week. You don't say that.
Well, let's hop right into that shit. The Father's Day week. How was that? You know what I mean?
Man, right now, mine is like some real Father's Day shit. Staying up late because one won't sleep, the other one won't sleep. You know what I mean? Somebody need to sleep and go to work, so somebody got to take the L. So that,
hey, my name is Alvin Burke, and I'm the head of...
Say Father's Day at its finest.
Yeah, man.
It's definitely what it is, man. It's definitely what it is. Lee, I seen you had a wonderful Father's Day. You ain't even got to tell me.
Yeah,
bro. Yeah, man.
Crazy over there. I seen
breakfast bowl, you know. Southern fried catfish, you know.
Deer shoulder. What else he had?
All that.
Hot dog casserole. You know what I mean?
Fish tenders.
Yeah.
That boy said fish tenders.
Yo, hot dog casserole.
Fish tenders.
You got a what do you call that boy? A hot link po' boy.
Bro, why you bullshitting? Hot link with some shrimp. That shit do sound good. Why you playing?
But look though, that shit. I mean, you know, it was a pretty good one for me, bro. I'm talking about like it was a life celebration on top of being a father and just being around family and good energy and love. You know, genuine, authentic love. You know what I'm saying?
We forgot about you, boy. You was jet skiing on the Mississippi,
right?
Boat ride with the family was nice. It was a great time. You know what I'm saying?
You had some denim slides on.
We had the whistle girl in that motherfucker, man, blowing the whistle, turning folks stuff up.
Is it true that you had your feet in the water? You had on some denim slides. Is it true?
Hey, I was gonna pull the denim slides. Now I was gonna come with the coaches, but I dragged my feet too late, and I end up having to come basic. But it's all good. I'll catch up on the next one. You know what I'm saying? But it was a lot of love in the building, man. It was the first basically get together since grandma passed, and so we decided to do something different. Like get on a boat, go on a Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? Dance, enjoy each other, eat, take pictures. You know, and then we hit a couple clubs and turned them upside down, you know what I'm saying? 15 to 25 deep at minimum, you know what I mean? Turn the shit up, y'all, how we do. So I can't even complain. This probably was one of the best Father's Day weekends I done had in a long time, man. Arkansas, ain't Tina in the building? What's up, baby? The hog get in the building, man.
What's going on?
Shout out my auntie. She said, yeah, put it on YouTube because I'm already connected to this. As soon as you go live, I'm already on there ready. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
That's the auntie, man. That's my auntie. We call her Auntie Mama. You know, you got auntie that you grow up with that's close in age, but they ain't gonna get on your ass about certain shit like stricter aunties would. That's her. Right there. Like she like an
All
auntie.
my aunties were strict, bro. All my aunties were strict. I ain't getting no pass with none of them, bro.
Man, well, her neither. She just get cope with it better because she was closer to our age. She the baby of the family. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't getting no pass with none of them, bro.
You said they ain't let you slide.
Hell no.
Hey, so did anybody call their father on Father's Day? You chop it up with your pops. You have a drink with them, or
I hit him on Messenger.
we had get my father so throwback the night before that he couldn't even participate in Father's Day. That was crazy. My boy said he had some sleep the whole day, woke up about 12 at night because we were turned like from Friday all the way to Sunday, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Turned. You know what I mean? So he had a good time, though. It's always good to see him. He always come show out, man.
Hey, huh?
Yeah, he always come and do his thing, bro. For the show this jump to the book. As I show that jump to the book, man, you know, again, we want to say happy Father's Day week to everybody out here that's handling their business, even if you ain't handling your business, you know what I'm saying? Hey,
no,
happy Father's Day.
Hell no.
You see
if you ain't handling your business, fuck you.
Don't even say that. Don't even say that. Hey, if you ain't handling your business, get in position to handle your business. We gotta keep it a little bit.
Gonna pray for you, man.
No.
Yep.
You know, just what I said, cause that ain't no excuse for that shit.
You right.
I remember exactly what becoming the father did for me. How it changed my mindset, how it changed my temperament, how I was able to endure more bullshit for the greater good. You understand what I'm saying? So, man, hell nah, bro. Hell no. Fuck a nigga that ain't taking care of his kids, bro. I'll say it again.
Say it again now.
You damn sure right about that though. We just trying to be
literally
cordial. We're trying to be cordial. You know what I mean? But man, hey, look, talk about some things. Let's talk about some things like what has being a father changed for you? I know for me, you know, it changed the staying out late, the decision making, all of that. You feel what I'm saying? Even when it came to the rap and stuff like that, you know, I had got to a point, bro, to where like I just started to just like invest time with my kids, and there's still more time that I need to invest, you know what I'm saying? But them a couple things that it did for me. It changed, like, you know, timing, your thought pattern, thinking before you react, you know what I mean? Because, you know, when you ain't got nothing, you ain't got nobody dependent on you for nothing, then yeah, you can move and freelance how you want. You still got consequences coming behind it, but, you know, when you get other people behind you, you know, and people that's dependent on you, you got to kind of move different. So that's a little game for the young fathers out there coming up, man. You out here jumping that stuff with no plastic on, you know what I'm saying? And not really evaluating the situation, man. You know, that girl gonna put you on child support. You ain't gonna have no tissue to wipe your ass, man. So make sure it's the right one. Make sure it's the one that's understand you and, you know, gonna support you support you for being you. You know what I'm saying?
Make sure both y'all grind first.
Yeah.
That's first.
Yeah, bro. That's first and foremost, bro. Like, look, one of y'all got to get it. Both of y'all ain't got to get it, but one of y'all got to get it.
And have a common goal about what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And a direction and where y'all trying to go. And then understanding is the biggest thing, because at some point, it was an easy thing for fathers to walk away. Like, and I think that started back like in our father's generation. And it was mainly because of, you know, educational shit that's tuned in with the Juneteenth, like, you know, the system, building the welfare system to make the black woman more dependent on the system than the man that helped her make the kids. And then it went from there to division, the man being at the house, and then the woman taking a more dominant role and raising the women to be like that. There's a lot of stuff we can talk about now. But it probably
them,
like,
ain't you teaching them. Keep teaching them, shit.
Nah, for real. This real game, though. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of them don't know, bro.
That's teaching, bro. That ain't preaching. That's teaching. Keep teaching.
That's what we want to do. We want to teach.
Sure.
We want to teach the people about what's going on and how to, you know, overturn situations that we don't supposed to overturn. You know what I mean? And we've been doing it for a long time, though. You know, we've been doing it our whole damn life. They've been trying to get rid of us for what, 400 plus?
Bruh.
They raked some shit, but they didn't demolish it. You know what I'm saying? So
shit, mine was a main reason why I joined the military. Man, I had to do something because I know I was outside, just outside. You know what I mean? You know how it was back then, just outside kicking it everywhere, state to state.
Clowning.
And shit.
No reason.
Clowning.
I said, man, I got to do something like serious, like be dedicated to something that I can build on. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's when I joined the military. I'm like, yeah, because it was like that first Christmas, even though she was like weeks old. Like my daughter was born on December 7th, my oldest, 04. So it was that first Christmas, 04. I went to basic training in January. It was that first Christmas. I said, never again will I not be able to do something. You know what I mean? But I had set myself up for success. Like I joined basically the National Guard in September 04. She was born December. I stayed long enough to see her, hold her for a couple of weeks, and then gone. Basic training, Fort Benning, Georgia. AIT, Fort Gordon. You know
yes, sir.
Start making some money, start shooting some money, start setting up that direct deposit, all that. So yeah, that changed my shit. I knew I had that shit in me, but you know, I was just playing around too much out there a little bit. I was young, you know what I mean? Yeah, that young energy.
He talking about a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, it was a little bit. I had that young energy, you know. I just had to figure out what I'm gonna do with all that young energy, which a lot of people still don't know what they're doing.
Exactly. I mean, bro, I feel like I still got it too.
Yeah.
I still got it now. Like I don't. It's just easier now to not act on it. You know, like the club district is like in walking distance from where I stay at. We're right here, right now. But bro, man, I'm not trying to bar hop and club no more. Like, you know, I got kids. I want to make sure they safe. I want to make sure they got access to their father. I spent 17 years in the United States Army. I spent 4 years in the combat zone. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, and that's just deploying. I'm not even talking about TDYs and other assignments that had me away from them. Like, so that part of being a father now is like the most important thing to me because my oldest son is 18.
Yeah. I
know I spent 9 years of his life gone.
True.
I know
18. It. Yeah, mine about to be 18 December.
You know?
I'm working towards it.
I
got 16. My oldest baby just started her job. I'm so happy and tempted and ready for her to take us out for our first dinner. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? She just started her first job today. I'm like, damn, okay, we getting there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's crazy to see that, like, being there the whole time from when that thing come in. That's an ugly sight. Let's talk about that as fathers. Seeing that thing come out, that head come up out that joint, and that doctor around there pulling that boy up out of that road. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. For a minute, I'm like, God damn. Like, she's not gonna be able to feel me anymore.
Hey, bro. That shit didn't bother me. I always wanted to see what it looked like, so out of curiosity, that it didn't bother me at all. But hey, when they tried to get that my firstborn, they put the whole arm in there trying to get a placenta. I was like, ooh, Jesus. Whole arm in there couldn't get the placenta. I just seen the doctor in there like, yeah, when you put that head down like that, reach, boy, you.
Bro,
reaching.
My wife pushed that shit out like the baby. I was like, the fuck?
Yeah, I was just curious.
I was like, oh.
Shit, I would have held that shit. I would have been the one grabbing that shit, looking at it like, okay, what's all of this?
It burst. When it burst, I was like, no safe. I'm good.
Man,
hell no.
Hey, hey, but you know what though? It was a great feeling
Who that
because
is? Olivia O'Neal. What's up? What's up?
my first firstborn was basically she was basically born on the 4th of July. So she came after firecrackers and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We at the first I forget what it is. We was in Edina though. Most of my kids was born at Edina. My wife was a champ too, but it was one that she had a tough time. I forget if it was Cortez or one of them, but you know, they have to get them little shots and stuff like that. You know, they be drugged up and grabbing your arm, putting nail prints all in your forearm and all that. You know what I'm
Hear
saying?
that? Devontae
So I
McDonald
feel
said I'm
like
dead. What else I tell you?
hey, now for real, what up with it, Devontae,
What
Olivia?
up,
You
bro?
still got Auntie Mama in the building, Tina. You know what I mean? Y'all know what's going on. We just kicking Father's Day stuff, man. You know, and we know this. We gave ourselves a week now. You know what I'm saying? Because they tried to we gave
They
ourselves a
always
week.
try to downplay our shit,
Give
bro.
ourselves a week now. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause we gave ourselves a week, so you
Fuck
know what I
that.
mean. We're gonna keep that
The
shit going.
whole week.
And we got to kick it with my granddaddy this weekend. He was in high spirit, you know what I'm saying, because it's been a while since grandma been gone. It's been some months now, so you know he's been dealing with that. And to see us come around, bro, he told me that he had a great time. You know what I'm saying, so that was good for us to be able to bring that love and genuine love and the energy to him. You know what I'm saying, keep him going and stuff like that, man. You know, but yeah,
Was
that's some crazy stuff after Father's Day.
Let me ask y'all something. So, was y'all ever not together with y'all significant other during the birth of any of the kids?
What you mean, like in a
Not together
relationship?
at all.
Nah,
At all.
No.
no. But after we had a couple little we ain't had no long term like separations, but we separated for about a hot 30-day calendar.
Hot
You know what
30
I'm
day.
saying? But,
Never.
but
Nah,
when
I
the
done been
kids
with that
was
mother.
born,
I done been with that
every time the
motherfucker
kids was
for
born though, we
all
would be together.
18 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So from the rooter to the tutor,
From the
you know
rooter
what
to
I'm
the
saying?
tutor.
Yeah,
Niggas
man.
saying they come out the elevator those to where is it right now? You know what I mean? Seeing them come
All
out the
18
elevator
When the
years,
those,
kid
man.
came
man.
out the
Yeah,
tent.
man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey,
Y'all
so
lucky, boy. Y'all
I
blessed.
met her when
I
I was
sure
young
did.
as hell, bro. I
I
was
did,
young
bro.
as hell.
Y'all blessed. Y'all blessed to have all y'all's under one roof. I know that.
that's what's up.
But I'm definitely not that blessed. But I'm still blessed by having them. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
indeed, sir.
Yeah.
They
I had to
still
go
Indeed.
through some stuff, bro. Like from my situation, it was first of all when she was born, we wasn't together at all. You know,
Mm-hmm.
she wasn't she wasn't right. We gonna leave it like that. She wasn't right. We gonna leave it like that, and I wasn't there. But I sure was there for the birth.
shout out to Mimi in the building, man. I'm getting
So
ticks on the Snapchat because
that
I
just
just ran up on
that's good. The good kind of the good and the bad that come with it. If you got somebody you rock with, I mean, when I know I was solid. Just say
little
that.
bro.
I
Baby
know I'm
mom.
solid, so when the other person ain't solid, it kind of mess up the whole, you know what I
It
mean, the
do.
concept of family and being
Yeah,
together
it do.
every day. So that's kind of my situation, especially with my
It do.
oldest. And it's still kind of we in like a rough spot right now, just because of that. Just because you know her beliefs are different. I'm keeping this conservative. Uh, her beliefs are different. You know what I mean. She didn't want her to be around me around certain color of people and stuff like that. You know, so yeah, she like my daughter. She could have had opportunities to come over here to Germany to spend time with me, summers, stuff like that, but it wasn't readily available because of certain situations that I was in. So it's some roughness that come with the my
Being a
oldest who
father.
gave me the motivation to be where I am not right now, where I got my you know what I mean my mental and my grind, my hustle, all of that. It come from my oldest, but man, I'm telling you right now, it's like when I want to see her, like she's 17 now, about to be 18. She graduating in December, not December, but January. But yeah, she's like, you know, when she going through her things with her, it's like, okay, now she can come see you, blah blah blah. I'm like, she's 17. I'm in a different country. I'm not on that like that American system. There's no American high school over here in Germany. You know what I mean? When you're not in that military system, I'm like, she come. I said she come over here. She gonna be in kindergarten.
Mm-hmm.
It's too late. I've been telling you
For
that.
real.
But so now it's that's kind of a rocky thing because it ain't always gonna be pretty. I mean, I
Right.
enjoy my kids over here in Germany.
That's what's up.
You know what I mean?
Shout out to Olivia in the building, man.
What
She
up,
said her.
Olivia?
She said that's what's up. You're an excellent dad. My granddad passed Saturday morning, so we want to send our
Oh
condolences
yeah,
out to
man.
him
Condolences.
from the H.O.G
Yeah.
Podcast. You know what I'm saying? Stay
Definitely,
prayed
bro.
up.
Rest in peace.
Yep.
Yes, sir. And this a tough weekend for that to happen on too. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man.
So
Yeah,
we
drop his
praying for you.
name.
Keep your head up, young lady.
Drop his name in here. We want to say his name.
Yeah, drop his name in here, Olivia.
Definitely gonna give us a shout out.
We'll shout it out. And we appreciate everybody tuning in. I had to hit my Snapchat. I forget I can share that link to this. So
Uh-oh.
Devontae McDonald, that's my brother. That's my little brother. He on this joint, you know what I'm saying? That's my kid's god brother.
What
He
up,
be on
Vontae?
this joint. He been wanting to tune in, so but he want to see us on that toxic shit. Like
I mean, we can be
out
on it
loud,
too.
he be on it. Hey, got it. He one of the dudes that we're gonna have to prep
Battle
for
of the
him because
Sexes.
he a little funny nigga, man.
Battle of the Sexes. That's where we need to get him on.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Get him in
we're
here.
gonna
Get him
we're
in
gonna be
here.
doing that lunch. We're gonna put that information in here soon too. But
Yeah.
yeah, man. You know,
For
he
those
said
about
happy,
if you tuned in right now, Battle of the
guys.
Sexes.
Appreciate you.
Battle
My
of the
boy said
Sexes is
happy
gonna be
belated Father's
postponed.
Day, black guys.
Yeah, happy. Hey,
Appreciate you, bro.
it's Father's Day week. Happy Father's Day week.
Yes, sir.
My
Happy
boy
Father's Day.
fantastic. Hey, my boy fantastic father too, young nigga, man. Under 30, you know what I'm saying? But he on their business though. So
Yeah.
it can be done. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's
And we got
but
it.
a lot of these young boy gotta know. Like we said, you gotta
I've been a father since I was 19, man.
yeah.
Young nigga.
I've been one since about what 24.
Hey, we got
19.
that. We got that. Our Father's Day over here is a different day, bro. It was last
Explain
month.
to him.
Last month, like May the
Y'all done on a
26th, on a
Saturday, ain't it?
Thursday. It's a
Yeah, it was
holiday.
Thursday.
It's a holiday.
Right
It's on a Thursday.
end of the week.
So I
So
get
in
I get
Germany,
I get
folks,
2 Father's Days. I have picked one though. I pick one.
No,
You know
bro,
what I mean?
I'd take both of them. Hell no.
I pick one.
which one you pick?
Since I'm in Germany, I picked the German one.
Okay.
So I'm like, you know me. I'm like,
I'd
it's
take
Mother's
both
Day.
of them.
It's only right. I don't want you doing like making a like extra big thing out of 2 days when you get one. I'm like, nah, let me just pick one. And since we
Right.
over here, I'm like, I take the little Thursday. That little Thursday.
Hey,
I mean,
so
she
does
get
that
it
joint
off.
always fall on
Look,
the
she ain't gotta do nothing for both days. She can pick. She can
exactly?
pick the day she want to do something for. But bro, if I
She
had
can,
two,
hey, she can
I'd
choose
take
American.
two.
She can choose the
If I
American
had
next year.
two, I'd take two. That's just me.
Yeah.
Hey, do it usually
She
fall on
low
a
key
Thursday
though.
over there?
Low
though,
key
Gotti?
she do. What you
Do
say?
it always fall? Do it always fall on a Thursday?
Yep. Always.
Okay. Okay. So that's some education for y'all right there.
I
You know what
think
I'm
it's
saying?
the
Father's Day
last
education, man. You know.
Thursday in May every year, I think.
So last Thursday in May of the year is Father's Day in Germany, man. Y'all just learned something today. Hit that fucking cash up. $ Jackie sign 83, man. Hit the subscribe button or something. Sure, like,
Hey, if you
comment.
in here, definitely subscribe, hit that bell notification, man. That's how
Yeah.
we're gonna keep
Yeah.
running this up. That's how you're gonna get
Right.
that notification every time we drop something new promo video, new podcast, stuff like that. It might be a giveaway podcast. If you don't know it's a giveaway podcast, it's because you ain't got that notification bell. You're like, we ain't gonna say nothing about that. That's gonna be random. It's gonna be
Yeah.
random. We just gonna be live.
We
It's gonna
can't
be a
prep y'all
giveaway.
for y'all can do that fake ass support. Like,
Oh,
oh
no.
yeah, that's it. They're gonna give a PSA 5, a PS5 out today.
Yeah.
I said a PSA. I'm thinking about work. I'm
Public
crazy.
service announcement files. Okay. I don't think
Nah,
they
we
want
ain't
that.
gonna. Hey, we'll do that the day the podcast pop off. Like, yep, we giving away this tonight. We ain't gonna get ahead no 30 days in advance.
Yeah,
But
we
they can
might
try
give
to be
away
like,
some
oh,
gift
I'm
cards.
doing
I know
this
y'all
too.
like to eat. Y'all, we might throw out some
Yeah.
Applebee's gift cards or some stuff like that a little bit in the beginning.
Right.
Shit, I
Hey,
damn
ain't
sure
nobody-
go buy 'em,
ain't
'cause them
nobody
shit
do
give
no
me gas
fishing or nothing?
points.
fishing.
I know I'm asking a crazy
I
ass
ain't went
question.
fishing since I was back home, man. It's years, probably since
Fishing?
teenager.
Nah, bro.
Probably since
I ain't
teenager,
been in a
man.
long ass time.
Man, how did y'all queens teach? What did you queens on here this tuned in? What did y'all do for y'all husbands
Yeah,
on
what
Father's
y'all
Day?
did for your
In
husband?
the
Make him feel
comments, let us
special.
know what you did.
And
You
those
bought him a bathrobe, you got him some cologne, you bought him a new grill or some air tools.
Don't tell me you bought him a tie or
Get in
something
there.
like that. We gotta do better.
What up, Super?
We gotta do
What's
better.
good with you?
Super Kente, what
What
up
up,
with it,
though?
bro?
Hit the
Hey,
thumbs up.
I'm doing fanboy
Hit the
shit.
thumbs up. Yep. Yeah,
Fanboy shit.
hey, don't be taking Mother's Day. Hey, I seen somebody said ain't no Father's Day balloons. I can't
Yeah,
find
hit
not a
that thumbs
Father's
up.
Day balloon in sight.
Mhm.
Why they do us like that though, bro?
But
I
don't
want
do the
y'all to
father,
tell me why y'all feel like they do us like that.
Somebody
Why
need to
are they get down like that?
some
Hey.
black business out there that's on their grind. Go ahead and make a whole Father's Day thing out of it. You know what I mean? T-shirts, whatever, balloons. You know what I mean? All type of memorabilia, something we can promote on here so we can raise awareness for Father's Day. Shit, it sounds crazy as it sounds.
Hey,
Why
hey,
they
my
do us
boy.
like that though?
Hey, my boy Vontae said, shit, don't buy no socks for your guy for Father's Day. Hey,
Hell no, don't buy no socks.
that's cool. She can buy me some socks if she wants to.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go straight to Walmart and get some Calgon.
look,
You know what I'm saying?
hey,
The cheapest mist spray.
you got
She the
hey,
white girl,
you
bro.
got the whole year to buy me some socks now. Let's do something else. I'm gonna go get. Look, I'm gonna go get.
No,
Look,
bro.
hey, do what we gotta do.
No,
You got to go
I
get a
don't need
pack of
no
socks.
socks,
The
bro.
day before Father's Day, let's all go get a pack of socks. So
Yeah, dog, I'm
Shout out
good.
to
that
shout out
week,
to the kinfolk.
that week we
Super
get pack.
Kente in the
Make
building,
sure,
man. Shout out to
hey,
the
all the
kinfolk,
fathers
man.
out there, make sure y'all get a pack of drawers, a pack of socks. Get all that whole week. That Monday, get that.
Hey,
So
get what? I'm just gonna start going to the dollar store and get number like cheap ass shit, like $1 makeup, little Carmex, all that little greasy stuff they
No,
want to
you
run
ain't.
on the lips.
No, you ain't. No,
Look,
you ain't.
nah. You know, hey, but
You
Carmex.
ain't.
one thing about my wife, bro, I can say about this, like when it comes to that, damn, she don't really be stressed on that shit. She don't be stressed about. She be happy really whatever I come with. You know what I'm saying? And that's a gift. That's a gift in a sense, you know.
And
Yeah, it
don't be
is a
talking about.
gift in
Oh,
the
I put
sense.
some.
My wife ain't
Hey,
changed.
he said, hey, I put some gas in the car. What that mean?
Bro, you know how much gas cost?
I paid the work
Shit.
for my.
You put some gas in the car for me for 5 days so you can drive the car all week to work.
Hey man,
I ain't use
listen.
none of that
Hey,
gas. You dropped me out.
Gotti, you ain't turn that grill up over there in Germany
Did I?
for the Father's Day?
I can't even think if I did. I think I did, bro. Yeah, I did.
Turn that
I
fuck
did, but
up
just a little bit. I
just a
just
little
did
bit. You
some.
ain't
I
gonna,
think
Man,
it
them
was
damn
wings.
chicken wings still look
Wings.
good as hell, though, boy.
Yeah.
them John
Them
was fire
chicken
though.
wings look good, boy.
Talk about it. Hey, come on over here to Germany, man.
For Father's Day, my sister, let me shout out my little baby sister, Tiara, man. You know, my nigga, the
What
big
up?
P, I call her. Hey, she cooked
Super.
some cabbage, bro. Hey, Lee, her cabbage killing mines, bro. I'm
Hey,
telling
she
you.
fired you up.
Hey,
Oh, she
listen,
fired
she
you up.
lined me up. She did these
Hey,
like
tell her I'm
smothered
coming to get some of
potatoes.
that then.
Uh
I
huh.
need to get some of that
She did
then.
these smothered potatoes, chicken with some cabbage, and then some other little stuff on the side. But she put it together though. They were real good. I told her, I said, well, cooking ain't your problem, so you just go too hard on niggas. She be going monster hard, but she can cook her butt off though. So shout out to her for putting together that little thing for me out there in South Memphis, man. Had me on stuck.
Sound me if you man.
Had the itis, man, right after.
Ooh-wee.
So
I was out of
going in,
there.
going into this old NBA finals, man, you know, look, Lee, I know you don't want to talk about this shit, bro, but you know, we gotta do it, man. You know, we gotta talk about
Can
this
I
shit.
say
Yo.
this?
So
Can I say this before we get into the NBA finals?
yeah.
What up?
Any black owned alcohol businesses out there, please get in touch with us so we can show y'all bottles and drink y'all stuff.
Please, dude.
Yeah,
Please do
Please,
that.
we
dude.
need
And I
that. We
know
need
y'all
that.
connected.
I'll buy the bottle,
For
goddammit.
real. For real.
Cause we papered up, pulled up, and
And
prayed
prayed
up
up.
Yeah,
like
Yes.
all the
I'll buy the
time.
bottle. How about it? And show your shit
You
in
know
our
a
shit
friend
for
that
free.
know a friend. Hey, let us know.
Like for real.
And let us
Like,
know.
stop playing.
We looking for some
So,
sponsors for the show.
straight up. But for sure, let's get into this 7-game series with the Warriors versus the Celtics, baby. Don't try to sway away from it now.
Ain't nobody trying to swear away from that shit, man. We already chopped it up about this shit, bro. Them dudes, they waited till the worst possible minute to clam up and be bitches.
Oh damn.
Hey, Poole stepped his game up. He trying to get a different position or a salary cap. He trying to get a raise or something,
He
man.
stepped it up in the beginning of the playoffs.
Doing what he's supposed to be doing. He's a young
They
young
unlocked
player.
that boy. They
He's
unlocked
doing what
that
he's
boy.
supposed to be
Yeah.
doing.
They
And
unlocked
he's
that
shadowing.
boy.
Yeah, he's doing what he's supposed to be doing.
He's shadowing Curry.
Probably the best shooter to ever play the fucking game. Without a doubt.
Right.
Without a doubt.
Can't be no scrub coming out the bench. You gotta.
Hey, so at what point did you think they were gonna just like? What made you believe like, oh man, the Boston gonna take these niggas, man?
Well,
they took that game
if
one.
you remember, in those first couple games,
eye opener.
In them first couple games, even though they was down, like they wasn't like out ever. It was just like, it was like a gradual thing, and then like they'll end up losing by like 10 or whatever. But then like they got their shit together, and like the games they won, if you watch them games they won, Golden State was down and they could never come back.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, okay, they doing what they need to be doing. And then game 6 rolled around, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Hey, that was going back to back in game 6, though.
Fuck.
That was going back to back.
They started turning the goddamn ball over like they.
Oh yeah, that's the game they had. Like what about 30? How many turnovers was it? How many turnovers was it that game?
Yeah, my little homie shot me the numbers, bro. Shout out X, Xavier Pruitt. That's my little homie. Bro, He shot me the numbers, bro. He said they had 106 turnovers in the fucking series, bro.
Hey, they
How
were
was you ever gonna win, bro?
They were playing football.
How was you ever gonna win with 106 turnovers against Golden State?
Shout out to my sister in the building, Laquita Grace, aka the actress, man. What's up with your sis? What you got going on?
Yeah, bro. That it was. No,
that last game, I thought they were playing some arch rivals or somehow them turnovers were coming though. I just kept seeing the game before the last game, they was going back to back for a little bit.
Yeah, I ain't even watch it. Like I was like game 5. It wasn't game 6. Game 6 was when they lost. Game 5 was the game that turned me off. I was like, no, it's a wrap.
Yeah,
it's a wrap.
But the game before that, though, they was doing their thing and shit like that. They just couldn't put it
game 4, they was cool. I don't know what, bruh. Jason Tatum disappeared. That was one. Like, bro, you good the whole game. Then the last 10 minutes, you gone. What?
But them niggas be so big and long, and they got to keep them injuries down, and that's how they'll stay in tune, man. Like you were saying with Curry. You know what I'm saying? Curry with them shoes and stuff like that he get, If Curry
he came in the league like that. They took the risk on that dude, bro, because he was a risk coming into the league, Steph was. He had bad ankles already.
Steph was a liability, you saying?
Yeah, bro, he was a hell of a liability, bro. Like for real. But the motherfucker can shoot. Hence the reason why they still drafted him, if I'm not mistaken, in the first round.
So did y'all see any other team besides these two teams that made it to the finals that y'all thought they would have made it, opposed to who we seen?
Memphis,
I think Memphis had a shot.
Memphis had a shot, but I just feel like
Memphis had a
shot. He gotta develop that jump shot, man.
I don't feel like that. I don't feel like that. I feel like
it ain't got nothing to do with Josh jump shot, bro. Because if you watch when they won, Josh scored very little when he contributed in a whole bunch of other ways. So
Yeah.
it's not his scoring that's the issue.
You gotta have
Because
I'm
when he
saying why
don't
I said
score, when
why I
he
said
don't
he need to
score, they win.
right,
Yeah.
but why I say he need to develop a jump shot is because like he a very explosive player. So the moment if he keep going to the hole like that, bro, he gonna fuck around and D Rose himself, bro. That's why I'm saying
He'll
he
be
need to
fine.
find
He need
another
to land on
outlet.
2 feet. He need to land on 2 feet. Let's keep it 100.
You need to
That
play.
motherfucker D Rose was notorious for dunking that bitch hard as hell and landing on one leg like a fucking dummy. So don't put that on my nigga Ja. Cause he don't do that dumb shit.
Kick it up then. I'm trying to stir it up, shit.
Yeah, nah, that nigga Derrick Rose did that shit to himself. Dwight Howard told his stupid ass. He like, nigga, land on 2 feet. He thought he was trying to
Hey,
diss it.
so
Like, no,
hey,
bro,
listen.
land on 2 feet. It'll benefit you in the long run.
Hey, we got a question. It's containing to the Father Day.
Hold
So
on.
Arkansas Tina, there's my auntie. She said, "What's the best Father's Day gift you've received from your child/children?" I think I'll go. I can pop off some.
I would dig.
Go ahead. Go ahead, guys.
Besides, I mean, besides well, I'm always say them the homemade cards they make. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something that come from they hands,
All
from
right.
their mind. Other than that, hey, if they get in there and make that breakfast for you, woo. But yeah, the homemade cards where you can see I draw, like I'm an artist. I paint, I draw, stuff like that. So that stuff gonna naturally rub off on mine. So I like to see the progression from one card to the next.
All right.
I like that.
Mine was last year. It actually came up in my memories today. They had made me. I came home from work, and they had made they know I like caramel cake and strawberry cake, stuff like that. So they had baked a homemade strawberry cake, but within the cake they cut up like some strawberries and they put like "We love you" on it. You know what I'm saying, with the frosting and stuff. So I felt like that was very creative coming from them and their mama. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a simple guy too. It don't take a lot to please me when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a father every day. My kids every day. You know, so that was a good thing. You know, that was one of probably my favorites that they done gave me. They done also gave me like different gifts, like physical, like colognes and different shit like that. But from a creative perspective, I would say that. What about you? What about you, Lee?
My oldest daughter is a good cook, man. Yeah, she cooks really, really good. And so, like, I think the best gift for me was like the first time she ever cooked me a whole meal, like breakfast. You know what I'm saying? And then I got lunch. Hell yeah, bro. It was yeah, bro.
Look, my
Now she
cousin
cook every day. Hell yeah, now she cook every day.
Adelia Stafford said that's funny that he said breakfast because that's what Terrence wanted, which is my cousin. Yeah.
That breakfast,
Hey,
man.
but
Bro, look,
you was
that was
showing out
look
over there though, really though.
On Father's Day, that was the first thing I said when I woke up. I'm home.
Right.
And the
I
next
seen
thing
him
I
over
know,
there
I had
getting
a
it
plate of
together for
bacon,
you.
some eggs, and all kind of shit.
Yeah.
I was
That
like,
man
yeah,
had he lying, y'all. That man had a buffet. That man
Yeah.
had 2 plates came to him at one time.
Yep.
bro, look, that's
That
what I
boy.
said. It was a plate of bacon. It was a plate of eggs and sausage. It was a plate of pancakes.
That boy had some possum briskets and stuff. He had everything.
Hey, my boy was lit, and then look, later on that day, I seen my nigga post in the group. My nigga had crab legs, corn, all type of shit, man.
Yep.
Stop playing with that man. That boy eating like a king over there, mob style. You know.
We had some coon leg quarters.
Cool
That
leg.
boy would eat good over there.
Some dirt feet.
With the gravy.
That
Rabbit
nigga said deer
toenails.
feet. You could have said pig feet. He said deer feet, bro.
Yeah, the deer
Yeah.
feet.
You gotta keep some dirt feet, man. You know. I ain't gonna lie, I never got a hold to that pig feet, bro. I never got a hold to that
Nah,
pig
bro.
feet.
They
I'd be
crazy,
neither, bro.
bro. Pickle pig feet good as hell, bro.
I never got into it, man.
That shit good as hell, bro.
Hey, so how do y'all feel about being fathers? I know we went to the next subject already, but I see Lee don't really want to dive into it. So we already know the Warriors fucked them folks off, and we just gonna leave it at that. We're gonna probably discuss who we think that'll make it to the finals next year. But what's your proudest moment as a father, bro? That junk get quiet.
I would say probably my proudest moment as a father to now, watching my oldest son graduate high school.
Mm.
Yeah, man. Watching him graduate high school, that was, bro, I was fresh. He was right there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Bro, listen. Yeah, and y'all know we already had the autism awareness podcast.
Yeah.
So y'all already know, man. So like
Yeah.
he when I tell you I was on him and he rose to the occasion. I just asked him, I was like, so look,
Yeah.
what are you gonna do? Are we doing this shit again next year, or are you finishing this year? I was real with him, straight to his chest. Are we doing this shit again next year, or are you finishing this year? And he said, Dad, I'm finishing this year. And bruh, he rose to the occasion.
Mm-hmm.
Got all his teachers in league. They was on his team. Got him his work. He got that shit done. He graduated, bro. Like that's like, for me, it's always about excellence. It's always about striving to be great. It's always about striving to be better than you was yesterday. So I challenged him, and I challenged him, because he had class, because the system's so fucked up now, and like I said, I spent 9 years gone, so he was failing classes and they was pushing him and pushing him and pushing him.
We got another question.
Mm-hmm.
We got another question. So,
what do you?
Saltina, she said, "What do you love most about being a father?" I answer this one because,
I can't think.
Ain't nothing like working a long, hard day, right? Coming home from work, right, and then the kids just breaking and running towards you like they going to a finish line and just jumping on you and hugging you and stuff like that. I feel like that's one of my most. That's what I love most about being a father is the attention and the love the kids show. You know what I'm saying? Once they can understand what you do and what you do, how it makes their life better too. You know what I'm saying? But that's one of my things. Like when you come home from work and the kids just greeting you with open arms and asking you how your day went or running up on you, hugging on you. I remember when they were little, they used to run up and just grab both of my legs.
Yep.
Grab onto both my legs and
then
they could jump on me. They would jump on me. So I would say that's what I love most about being a father, seeing that my kids know that I got them and know that me and their mama is a solid team. And regardless how it turned out, like we always gonna be that for them. You know what I'm saying? So that's me. My boy said the joy of their face when they see you. That's my my little brother, Devontae.
Yeah, I seen that. That's facts.
When they see you.
That's facts.
For real,
facts.
bro.
My youngest daughter, bro. Every time I walk in the house, whether it's lunch break or I'm home for the day, she right there. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's about 12. Daddy finna come home. Oh yeah, it's about 4:30 or 5. Daddy finna come home. She right there. Waiting on me. Gotta get that hug. Love you, Daddy. Don't about our business. I love that, man.
So what's one of the most challenging things of being a father, man? And I know I'm asking questions, but I'm gonna answer this motherfucker myself. I'm gonna tell you, right? So the most challenging thing for me is seeing like, bro, the stages of how fast this shit happened. Like probably like I'll go back and look at pictures like 2-3 years ago, bro, when my oldest daughter was probably like 4 feet tall. You know what I'm saying? Just a little innocent little junk. Now you go and look at pictures and they got their personality already. They doing edges. They putting their clothes together like you would when you was young. So, it's just crazy to see, kids do that and they in the phases that they grow. And if you ain't there and being attentive, you will miss that shit. And I feel like sometimes they grow super fast, bro. And us as parents, fathers, mothers, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes we have to do stuff like go to work and we can't work from home and stuff like that. So, being away from home, you missing them little, it's the same thing from when they first start their first step to walking and crawling and all that. You know what I'm saying? They learn different in these phases. They learn so much, bro. And if you ain't attentive to it, then you won't even see it. You know what I'm saying? So I would say a challenging thing for me with them is them going from being babies to young ladies now. You know what I'm saying? And they got their little sassiness to them. They still respectful and stuff like that, but they got their little sassiness, own personalities and stuff like that. So, I feel like going into my oldest going into high school right now. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a lot of stuff going on. Boys liking her. You know what I'm saying? She's starting to, feel herself out and stuff like that. She playing basketball and stuff. So, just a couple challenging things that we gonna face, but there ain't nothing that a barrel can't handle. You know what I mean? It ain't nothing a barrel can't handle.
Let me tell you something. The first little boy that come through them though, he ain't coming back.
The first one.
Don't do him like that.
He ain't coming back.
Hey, Auntie with us, man. Look,
that's what I was gonna say.
Look, Auntie said hit the like button, real talk.
Yeah, man.
Hit that like button, man.
Appreciate that.
Yep.
Hit that like button, man. We need that like, subscribe, and sure, hit it.
I think the biggest challenge for me, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I got 2 boys and 3 girls, and I got my oldest is a boy. He 18. So that in itself is a challenge for me every day, bro. I'm worried. He work, and he really ain't. He really just, home to work. He might go to Best Buy, pick him up something he won't, go to the mall or whatever, pick up something he won't, go to the grocery store, pick up something he want to eat. He back home, but
yeah,
and he could drive. But he don't drive. And I'm not encouraging him to drive, and he got his license, and my biggest challenge, bro, is like, what the fuck happens that day he get pulled over?
Yeah.
Like what the fuck happens, bro? Like do he remember all the times I done tried him and tested him and explained to him, or do his challenge get the best of him? And then I just gotta hope that them fucking police are attentive enough to understand. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's always been a challenge for me. Him growing up, once we realized, what the situation was, him growing up and getting to where he at right now.
Yeah.
He a grown ass man.
Hey, bro, and that's a deep situation, bro, because we got some people, like you said, we have had the autism episode, and we're gonna have another one in August, so y'all stay tuned. We'll have the day side and stuff like that. But fathers that are dealing with those challenges or are dealing with kids that are affected by that, it's a different type of parenting, bro. I salute to you. I take my hat off to both of y'all, because that's a different type of parenting that you got to have different patience. You got to be understanding your tone, the way you talk to them, all of that. You see what I'm saying? And it's just something that we all should just consider, like getting educated on it. You know what I'm saying? So we'll know when we see certain people, or when we see certain fathers, bro, out in public. You see people out in public with their kids, and you never even know what's going on, but we be quick to judge shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But you should really pay attention before you judge. You should really pay attention before you judge.
So I salute both of y'all for that, because I'm hands-on with you, boy. Y'all my brothers. We talk every day. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about every day. And if we don't
Every
talk
day.
on the phone, we'll hit in the text. So I see what's going on in y'all everyday life. Like y'all see mine. Shit. Y'all know what the challenges is for me, you know what I'm saying? I see
would
the
say,
challenges
bro,
with y'all, but we help each other through it, you know what I'm
I would say
saying?
this,
That's
bro,
what
about your
fatherhood about.
son. About your son, I would say put some identifying markers on whatever he driving, the back, and have him, have something in the door where he could just put it on the window. You know
Okay.
what I mean? Like, bam,
I ain't
slap
even
that on the
think about
window. Like,
that.
hey,
I put it on my truck just cause.
yeah. So as soon as they
Cause he
walk up,
9
they
times out
see
of 10 gonna
this.
be driving my truck anyway.
Yeah, I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Put something he can, some identifying markers on there. Even when they come up to the window, something he can pull from the side. You know how you had that little space on the door right there, and he can put it on the
Yeah.
window. Bam! So they see that first, as soon as they walk up. You know what I mean? So
Right.
it identifies. It says like autism. You know what I mean? Be careful how you respond, how you interact with
Mm-hmm.
Right.
with me, because you know what I mean.
Because we've seen things like that
Or it
already
Yeah,
happen
says
bro.
in the
immediately contact your
Yeah.
supervisor dealing with me.
Like
You know what I mean?
yeah.
he'll literally clam up and stop talking.
Yeah. So
And
it's
we
like,
already know how that shit go.
so it has like,
You see what I'm
it would
saying?
have your phone
Okay,
number on
hey,
there. It would have the parents' phone number on there, and it would tell them, "Hey, contact your supervisor
ASAP.
when interacting with me." Like before we even speak, you know what I mean?
So
Go
check
back to
this
your
out.
car. I'm not going anywhere. You know what I mean?
Uh
Yeah,
I got it. We got an answer. We got an answer, Auntie
yeah.
Tina.
What
We
she
got a
say?
Right now.
question. So Auntie Tina so do you father your daughters differently than your son?
Hell,
So I kicked that one off.
nah,
Absolutely.
you kicking
Boys,
all of them off. Nope.
okay, yeah, go
I'm
ahead. Go
busting.
ahead.
Yeah,
Hey, I'm
absolutely.
busting all their ass. I'm busting all
Absolutely.
their ass like I bust my daughter ass like she my son. Like
On
nobody
that
gets to
part, no.
soft. She might, you know what I mean. I want her to be a lady, but still, you getting your ass busted like you my son running around here. Cause I don't want no. There's no favoritism at all. There's no type of
Right.
favoritism. That's not you soft. So I'm not gonna nah.
Yep.
Even though my daughter, my youngest, she a little sensitive, but still she rough too. You know what I mean? She got my
Mm-hmm.
genes. She'll
Mm-hmm.
slap the fire at my son, and he
Look,
a
you
couple
like
years
it.
older. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, nah, ain't no favoritism, ain't no letting down, ain't no I'm gonna talk to you, but you gonna get a whooping. You know better,
Right.
nah. But
Nah.
everybody getting
Hey, Lee,
it.
hey,
Get right
Leah
now.
tell you about me, boy. Leah tell you about me when he came to visit me. My son and
Everybody
my
gonna get some
daughter,
straightman.
They will
look,
fight.
my son
They
and my
will
daughter,
fight.
they get fighting and shit. And while
Look,
company was there, what
bro,
I
I
do,
didn't
bro?
even see,
Ooh,
bro. Look, I didn't even see, bro, change clothes. I didn't see, bro, change clothes or nothing. Look, I seen him. We came through the door. I'm making sure Bay don't fall. She taking her shoes off. I look up. Oh, y'all fighting? Y'all fighting? He went that way. He came back. Bro, he know what he had around his neck.
Yeah.
He look ready to go. Like, let's go. I'm like,
I don't play around with that because family is
look.
everything, bro. And that's how we
If he
raised,
wasn't
man.
yeah,
solid, if he wasn't solid, 100% solid
yeah.
before that, nigga. After that, it was 100% solid. Cause I would have did the same shit.
I didn't
No
do
sir,
anything
did not,
different. I treated
did
them
not.
both equally. Yep, that's
Yeah.
cool. You a girl. Well, he
And I
did this,
don't
he did this. Okay, that's cool. Y'all can't
Yeah.
listen.
figure it out. So
But
I'm gonna
listen,
figure it out for you.
Yeah.
listen.
You see
I
what I'm
don't
saying?
discipline. I
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
discipline different. I don't
No,
discipline different. I don't discipline different. Even my
no,
oldest son, I never disciplined him different than it. No. If you wrong, you wrong. You get what you get for being wrong.
Yeah.
right.
Period. I don't give a shit how you feel. But at the same time, I absolutely parent them different because I need my daughters to understand something and I need my sons to understand something.
And
See,
something, right.
and if I don't explain that, if I don't teach that, then they don't get that. Not saying that they mama don't.
Yeah.
Not saying
Yeah,
they mama don't, because they mama do her thing too. She on their ass too. She tough on the boys. She tough. Not I'm lying. She tough on the girls than she is on the boys. And I I kind of like I don't really be that rough on my daughters because my wife is a gangster with that shit. Like, they cause she was slick like that, and she already know, like they gonna try that shit. They gonna try to play that game. Yeah, my sons, that's me. My sons, that's me. My youngest son, that's me. They already know, bro. Like they already know, and like I said, I parent them different just because it's different shit I need them to understand. You know what I'm saying? Like you raising black sons and you raising black daughters. You kind of gotta do that shit.
You raising. That's what I'm about to say, bro. You raising men and you raising women.
Yeah, you can't.
For example,
you raising a protector. You raising a you. You raising a protector, and you're raising somebody who need to be, cognitive of what's going on as far as our daughters. Hey, your brain need to be clicking. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't need to be
out, bro.
having no gaps in your thinking. You need to be thinking all the time.
Yeah. So, for example, bro, that's why I tell my daughters, right? Sometimes the mama will be more lenient to, oh, they're just girls and they want to do this, and they don't understand the man's perspective of a thought pattern, right? So say things like I tell my daughters all the time, yeah, that's cool. You can look cute and it's cool to be in fit and have a nice shape and stuff like that. But the outside world, outside of your household, if you start to do stuff like too early, like wearing makeup or eyelashes and stuff like that, these old perverts in the streets and preachers and pastors, bro, they looking at you.
I need to see them report cards.
Bro, you have
before I started doing that for sure.
You have beautiful daughters. I have beautiful daughters. You have beautiful daughters, bro. I ain't got a bone in my body that would make me be a pedophile.
Yeah.
Not on one.
Bro.
I don't understand that shit at all.
But these niggas goop. These niggas.
You understand what I'm saying?
Like,
that, I don't understand. Like,
you
I don't
bought
understand
that VS now. I see that VS.
I've always like women that was older than me.
I done tapped him out. I done tapped him out.
On Saturday, I done had him about a week.
Y'all playing games.
Tapped him out. Migos.
Y'all playing games.
But hey, I need to see that report card.
Quavo got in the building.
Yes, sir.
I'm taking my time.
I need to see that report card. If you my daughter, where that report card is.
That's the challenge we didn't address though, and we gotta address that fucking challenge because pedophilia is a fucking thing, bro.
Yeah, and I agree with God on that.
That's a different podcast. That's a different podcast because we extra deep on that, bro. Yeah, let's talk about the report card. Let's talk about your daughter with the report card, and whoever she brings in the house need to come in with the report card too. That's how I need to meet you. I need to meet you with the report card. I need to see where you're mentally. Hey, straight up, mentally where you at? Like
yeah, because then that'll make me trust you. That'll make me trust you, bro. That'll make me trust.
Her shit need to reflect. She well equipped mentally. You know what I mean? Develop in the right way to take care of herself, and his shit
exactly and face society.
His shit need to show that too. Okay, let me see what the grade looking like. Hey, look like you need to be focused on them grades. Not my daughter. Hold on, you need to go try again. Maybe next semester. Maybe next semester. You know what I mean?
Hey, look, but sometimes, bro, I like, and that's one thing I like about my daughters. Like, they all take initiative to be accountable for that. They academics, like from Paris on down. Like Paris, the oldest, she's 16, so she make the decision she make. This the one I told y'all to just start working and shit. Yeah. But like, she not really into like. I can see a little difference in her now. Like I could tell it's probably some niggas liking on her and shit like that. But she very up here. She know what's going on. So she gonna work. She gonna get her own money. You ain't finna shoot no little lame game on her like that. She super equipped. Then she got my perspective. She got her mom perspective. And she got her other supporters perspective. So, that's the thing about with these girls, especially, bro. Some of us, like, they just live life. Some niggas don't sit down and talk.
Yeah, we got another question.
She said, what would you say? She said, what would you say if your son or daughter tell you a grown man / woman made them feel uncomfortable?
Ooh. Now y'all talking about this a different podcast. And we going into that, and she just asked.
Hey, Tina gonna start some shit.
You, Auntie Tina. I appreciate you, Auntie Tina.
Hey,
Because
I'm gonna let y'all kick that one out because you already know
we
what I'm.
stayed papered up, pulled up, and prayed up. But hey, we on your ass, boy.
yeah, man. I'm papered up, pulled up, and prayed up, and I'm gonna be on your ass about my daughter.
Man, about
Like,
any of them, son.
Listen,
Hey, bro.
hold on. To answer your question, it really ain't shit I'm gonna tell my daughter. I'm gonna be at that school.
Hey, look,
I'm gonna be at that school.
even if the
I'm gonna be at that school in that hour, hell, in that minute. If I mean, like really,
she said grown man. No, she said grown man, not school. We just outside of school, bro.
Yeah, this outside. This ain't at the school, man. This ain't at the school, man.
This why I say the delayed police call.
Penitentiary. Yeah, bro, I'm taking penitentiary chance.
It's gonna be a
Because a
delayed
nigga
call to
finna
the
get
police.
fucked up. A nigga finna get fucked up, bro.
For real.
Don't put because.
Hey, that's a good question though, Auntie. Because you know what,
that could be any type of shit. Hold on, that could be any type of situation. That could be like we having a party at the crib, and one of these niggas I invited over here who
looked at her funny,
past my judgment.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My 14-year-old daughter looked like she about 18. Bruh, you understand? Trust me when I tell y'all, these challenges are there for me daily.
I want to speak on something about that, bro.
Like really.
Yo,
I need to talk to you on the gun line, boss.
You did. And I got a long ass gun line, sir.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all something about
this shit I got.
From a personal perspective, right? When I was younger, and that's a good question, Auntie, because like a lot of people, like I ain't gonna lie, as a young man, and there's a lot of my homeboys that experienced this same thing, right? So when I was younger, bro, it was this girl that used to babysit me, and she was in the 9th grade. She was in the 9th grade. I was in the 2nd grade, bro. Yeah. But she used to always make me, I'm talking about, hit her, bro. I'm talking about not no clothes burning or nothing like that. I'm talking about inside, like take it out, put that motherfucker in, bro. So I never told my mama about it until I got like 18. And I mentioned this in one of my raps, but I never spoke to my mama about it until I was like up here in Minnesota and far like into college and stuff like that. And she told me, she was like, baby, if you would have told me that back then, I probably would have been in jail for a long time. So let's put this in perspective. Like anybody, this for the children out there that may be watching, or that you got parents that got kids. If you get touched or somebody make you feel uncomfortable in any type of way, I don't give a damn if it's family, friends, church folks, nothing like that. You need to tell your mama, tell your parent, tell somebody that you really can trust. Because, bro, in the Black culture, it's a lot of us that experience that, bro. I was 9 years old, bro, and I looked at it like it was cool because I was a boy. I looked at it like, oh shit, nigga, I'm at it early, you know what I'm saying? And didn't really even know what I was doing, you know what I'm saying? But it's just the fact of this girl that's in the 9th grade, so she had to be like 14, 15. You touching on this little boy and getting him aroused and making him do this with you. It ain't like I didn't choose to do it, but after so long of her forcing me to do it, I started feeling like it was cool, and I never spoke on it. My mama know about it, my sisters, you know what I'm saying? People that's close to me know about it, but you know, certain people take that, oh, that nigga a player, that's some player shit. Nah, nigga, that was wrong. She shouldn't have been doing that shit. She shouldn't have been fucking with a nigga while a nigga was that young. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good question, Auntie. That was, me personally, if my kid came and told me that, I'd spaz. Yeah, I'd spaz. I ain't gonna lie.
That would call the fast tail little girl.
Yeah. To keep it simple, I spaz out, bro. And what's crazy, I ain't seen that girl to this day. I just told my dad about it probably like 3 or 4 years ago, but you know, I ain't seen that girl since to this day, bro.
Probably, you know,
since way back then. But she was super freaky. But you know,
she probably got like 19 babies right now or something.
Yeah, down south, bro. That's the like in a Black culture, period. Like I told you, it didn't happen, bro. Yeah. A lot of people just scared to speak on it. You know what I'm saying? But it didn't happen.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So that was a good question right there, Auntie. We're gonna need you to stay in there trying to keep coming with them type of jobs.
Well, you should have been on the podcast.
Yeah, we might have to make her. Yeah, she gonna have to get on her. We're we got some stuff that we want to talk about when we was talking about, like, so we've been talking about autism. I want to get into like cancer and different types of sicknesses like lupus, all different type of things, you know, and then bring people that know from a personal aspect to speak about it.
Drop
you know what I mean?
Drop y'all suggestions. Drop y'all suggestions of some episodes y'all would like to see, and we'll put it together. Especially if you got some experts in that field of what you're talking about, all of that is welcome.
Yeah,
we can always find an expert.
For sure,
I know a lot of people. I know a lot of smart ass people. That know a lot of other smart ass people.
So getting into this Juneteenth thing, man, you know, we've been educated on, you know, this being a day that, you know, I guess certain slaves thought that they wasn't free, and you know, this day was set forth to say that, oh, this was the day when certain people became free, but others knew that they was already free.
It was in Texas.
See what I'm saying?
I think it was in Texas.
Yeah. In Galveston, Texas, actually.
Mm-hmm. Right. So it's this a whole episode.
The whole day came right here.
It's a whole episode by itself right here, this Juneteenth thing. So anybody that's tuning in and watching, you know what I'm saying, y'all get in there about y'all questions about Juneteenth or about some education that you might have that we don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all get in there. Get in there. Let us know. Give us some history. Give us some things. Otherwise, in a couple minutes, we just gonna pull up this little clip if we can.
Can we play that clip?
Yeah, you can play that clip.
Yeah, we can play that clip. And we ain't gotta play the whole thing, but just give them a little bit so they can kind of see.
You can play the whole thing.
Where it coming from.
Y'all ready?
Yeah, let's get it.
Let's do it.
You know, there's a saying and an action that says, I never interfere when my enemy is destroying himself. You know, some people aren't going to like this, but the truth doesn't care about likes or your feelings because the truth stands on its own. So the truth doesn't need any support. See, it can be easily argued that Russia could be considered more of a friend to black people in the world than the United States government or the rest of the European Union ever could be. See, Abraham Lincoln didn't care nothing about freeing the slaves. It was all about economics. As a matter of fact, Lincoln said, if me keeping slavery in place, if that's going to save the Union, I'll keep it in place. And if me freeing the slaves is going to save the Union, then I'm going to free the slaves.
For real?
So during the Civil War, Abe Lincoln and the North was getting their asses handed to them. The South was winning. That's when the Tsar of Russia told Abe, free the blacks and let them fight with you. Then the Tsar posted ships on the southern coast of the U.S. and said that he would send in troops to help in the event that help was needed. Now imagine the Tsar of Russia telling Lincoln to free our ancestors in order for the North to win the war. So fast forward, Russia never dropped kilos of cocaine or kilos of heroin in the black community as a form of genocide, but the CIA did. Fast forward, Russia doesn't owe any reparations to black countries because Russia never enslaved any black countries. Fast forward, Russia never attended the Berlin Conference to sit down and come up with a scheme to figure out a way to go into Africa and steal all of its resources. Fast forward, Russia never went into Africa and shot black Africans up with HIV as a form of experimentation and genocide. The Melinda and Bill Gates Foundation, the Red Cross, and other United States government entities did, though. Russia doesn't have over 100,000 black women and children missing on a yearly basis talking about they can't find them. The United States does, though. Russia didn't kill over 10 million Congolese. Leopold of Belgium did, though. Oh, did I fail to mention that the globalists were so pissed off that they killed the Tsar of Russia and Lincoln after the North won? My point in this video is not even saying that black people should align with Russia. All I'm saying is that when I see my enemies destroying each other, it's time for me to grab my popcorn, sit back and watch, and mind my motherfucking business.
That's it. Yep, that's it. So what y'all think about that?
So that's definitely some education. It's definitely some education for us to tap into on our own too individually. Like I feel like everybody that's watching or people that might be watching that might not be so up to date on what's going on with these situations and what Juneteenth really stand for and all of that, the history of it, go and tap in. Get yourself educated on it. Take some time.
Check them
Take some
comments.
time. Yeah, for real.
Can I say something?
Somebody said we need to make our own car stickers, Arkansas Tina, for autistic children.
Car stickers.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
I mean, that's possible. It's possible.
But let me tap in right quick though.
Go ahead,
So, so I had actually learned about that, what he was talking about, when I told you I took that class in college.
Yeah.
And I actually took a couple of them. And I learned about slavery before the 1800s, and then I was interested after that one. So I took slavery after the 1700s. And bruh, all of that is there. Right?
Yeah.
But some portion of that should probably be in what we teach these kids in high school now. Right? I asked my daughter, I said, do you know what Juneteenth is? Have you ever heard about it? She said, I know a little bit. I said, interesting. So I didn't learn about Juneteenth in high school either. I learned about Juneteenth as a grown man. And then I really learned about Juneteenth when I started to learn about what I'm made of. You see what I'm saying? Because I don't feel like a lot of people that look like us understand what they made of and what they came from.
Yeah.
And when you really understand that one of your ancestors probably was on a boat, chain, and didn't have not even 2 inches of space, and they survived, and that's how you exist today. That probably changes your mind about a lot of the shit you do. Because I know it did for me. When I realized, okay, a whole bunch of them didn't even survive. So a whole bunch of bloodlines is in the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean right now. Right? But then you say those of us who had ancestors that did survive, and now we are here. What are we doing to honor them? Except for killing each other, because that's what these motherfuckers knew we would do if they just dropped certain little nuggets into our shit. Just fuck it, okay, we can't segregate the restaurants and the fucking movie theaters and the buses and shit no more. So let's just segregate them in general. See, these are the things that when you know about Juneteenth, right? You know that these type of things happen. Like my man said, the CIA, right? The CIA can't even operate on U.S. soil. And I'm telling you that from a perspective of a nigga that's had some clearance and knows some shit.
Yeah.
They can't even do nothing here in these 48 lower or Hawaii and Alaska. They can't do shit. Right? So we not educated about these things that's done happen. And we need to be educated about these things. And Juneteenth is one of the first things you need to be educated about. Because you don't even realize Juneteenth would have never happened if that man didn't listen to the Tsar of Russia and free them dudes and let them dudes form what you call the Buffalo Soldiers. Google it.
Yep.
Google it, because it happened. And
y'all make sure y'all go look up that Buffalo Soldiers.
Turned a whole bunch of shit around. in the Civil War because the Civil War was going bad for the North.
Yeah.
Real bad for the North. Shit like the Battle of Gettysburg and the Battle of Antietam that motherfuckers don't know about, where over 100,000 motherfuckers died on the battlefield that day.
Straight up.
These are things we have to know about. We have to know about these things. When we know about these things, we do better for us.
Yeah.
As a people.
Yep.
Because it gives you different shit. It gives you different shit to hang your hat on.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I survived. My people survived. Why do I gotta die? Why do I gotta kill a man that looked like me?
And that's the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing about us. This is the self-hate thing. She said the schools don't want to teach our real. So check this out. Auntie Tina said the schools don't want to teach our real history. It's up to us to teach our own kids, which is correct. So check this out.
Absolutely correct.
Piggybacking off Aunt Tina's, piggybacking off of her comment, it's like this, like you just said about the Buffalo Soldier, stuff like that. Like I didn't know in depth about them, but I knew. Just like the Black Wall Street, a lot of our kids, bro, they not even being taught this history in school. They'll touch on little specks of stuff, but they don't get in depth about that that Black Wall Street shit, bro. That didn't just happen in Oklahoma. That happened across the states. Like everywhere that it was successful black people there with businesses, them folks was wrecking that shit, bro.
It's been successful.
They invested in each other.
It's been successful black people since, I don't know, George Washington. What have y'all seen this?
It's been successful black people since horse jockey.
You seen? Have you seen?
Do you understand?
This documentary about food on Netflix. They was talking about this chef that was a chef for George Washington, black. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like he was free but not free at the same time, and they was using that to control him, to keep him in pocket, pretty much. But he was chefing it.
Oh, he was free and didn't understand he was free, or what?
He was an indentured servant.
Yeah, because it was like he was
That's
crossing
what they call
into
it.
different.
That's what they call it. He didn't know he was free.
Yeah.
He didn't know he was free, and they probably paid him a small amount of money.
Yeah.
That's what an indentured servant is. Yeah. They don't tell you free, and then they start paying you like some ridiculous ass ways that you could probably get way more if you do it somewhere else.
And then when you get out of pocket, they go and put him over there where you see it. We ain't playing with him.
Exactly. Put you with the slave.
Yeah. We taking them recipes though.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just facts. Our food, a lot of our food done got stolen. A lot of our food got different people face on it.
The ignorance of it all. The ignorance of it all just destroys us daily, bro. Like you have to, it destroys us, bro. Like listen. There is no point in time over the last 1,000 years.
Bro, there'd be no cell phone without a black person.
Do you understand? There is no point in time. There's no point in time in the last 1,000 years where somebody that looked like you and me didn't have some type of contribution that made a fucking huge difference, bro.
Yeah.
Right. We are ignorant. We let these people take this shit from us because we don't know no better. We want the shit that don't matter.
Right.
Material shit, cars, jewelry, shit that don't matter.
Yep.
Those are the fucking seeds they planted. Show these motherfuckers this fancy shit so they won't care about nothing else.
That's constantly through marketing, even down to the toys and everything, bro. It's marketing. Yep. Marketing is nothing about marketing. Think about this, bro. Look at how much shit look like a rainbow right now.
Ah, man,
a rainbow. We know where that agenda going, but still, how much shit you see? Hey, black people, Juneteenth, blah blah blah. How many times y'all see it being forced that some black related Cheerios
No,
or some shit.
they not
You know what I
forcing
mean?
that. They not forcing that. They not forcing that, but they forcing that rainbow situation though.
Yeah.
They
Acceptance.
forcing that.
It's an acceptance thing. You forcing acceptance. But hey, you got this skin color still ain't accepted. And it's not being forced as an issue.
Whole skin color.
You know what I mean?
They don't want us. They don't want us to reproduce. They don't want us to be smart. They don't want us to have money. They don't want us to have stability. They don't want us to have comfort. They don't want us to have shit but disarray.
Yeah.
So we seem like it seemed like we got the problem out there. Now what's the solution? I feel like part of the solution is doing what we're doing right now. Conversing about it, educating the people about it, and then informing ourselves on it as well. You see what I'm saying? Some people just ain't gonna get it, bro. It's some people back in the slave days, it was slaves that went against slaves, their own kind, the people that looked like them, because they thought the oppressor would give them a better life. You see what I'm saying?
It go back to Father's Day. It take for you to go out there and slap shit out your kid and take the Draco out their hands and make sure every father on the block is doing the same thing. Hey, fathers, let's have this meeting and let's go run up on them smoking their Zaza and blah, 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 whoop their ass and take that shit and be like, I'm on your ass. Every time you walk down the street with your pants sagging, with the Draco hanging out there, I'm on your ass. And you see this man right here, these 30 other fathers standing beside me, they got permission to whoop your ass when they see that shit too.
Mo3 said it. Mo3 said it.
Most of these
Mo3 said it. Mo3 said it. He said it, bro. He said it.
It do.
He said it. If you don't take care of your kids, I'd be wrong if I never said nothing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But that's what it take,
bro.
Man.
Listen.
It take them uncles, them fathers, them uncles.
We have been brainwashed to feel like a motherfucker that tells us the truth is a hater.
Right.
Do you realize the magnitude of that? Like if a man tells you the truth about what you do, he hates you, he don't love you.
It's all about we being taught that if you don't have this right now, you ain't popping. If you ain't got this, you ain't popping. But nobody said if you ain't got no education, you ain't popping. You ain't got no education, you ain't popping. You ain't set up for success, you ain't popping. Ain't nobody pushing that. Because if motherfuckers push that agenda, that if your grades ain't right, you ain't popping. Hey, you got the Jordans on, but what your grades look like?
That's what
you know what I mean? What's your attendance like in school? What's your attendance like? Okay, so are you in line to graduate? So what's the outlook past graduation? Because as a junior in a high school, you should already know what you're doing after high school. As a junior, what you doing?
Not even
you
that,
ain't
bro.
popping.
I got a 10-year-old daughter just told me, look, Lee, my daughter just told me, bro, probably like a month ago, Courtney, the 10-year-old. You know what she told me, bro? She said, yeah, Dad, I already know what I want to do. I want to be a financial manager and this and that and this and that. I said, okay, how much money they start out making? About $150,000 a year, this and that. But for her to be 10 years old, bro, for her to be 10 years old and already have a thought pattern of, I know what I want to do. I'm carrying myself like this. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I'm dedicating myself to fitness, eating clean. You see what I'm saying? And most of us, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was one of them. I dragged my feet to about 10th or 11th grade before I started looking into, okay, I want to go to the Navy. And then I, at last minute, decided to come up here and go to college, which was a good thing because I got out of my comfort zone. I got away from every time I failed that I can call my auntie, my grandma, my cousin, a lot of dudes, a lot of people in general, they can't do that, bro. You take people out of their comfort zone, bro, and you will see the real them. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So me being up here and coming up here and getting away from all of that and then traveling, doing different stuff, it opened my mind up to different things to show the kids that, hey, you don't got to be fearful of nothing. really, once you step outside this box that they want to keep us in, oh no, don't go to Africa because this happened over there. They cut kids' heads off and they do this and that. They do that
That's
shit in America.
fucking lie.
They do that shit in America. No, I'm not saying that that's actually what they saying, but I'm just saying like when
No,
they
what the
show
fuck you say dumb shit like that about
Right.
Africa? All kind of dumb shit about
exactly,
Africa. You
yeah,
don't know what the fuck going
They
on
don't.
in Africa, bro.
because we never been there, but they try. But see, they have been there though. The oppressor have been there, and he know that if we go there, we're gonna open up our eyes to different shit.
Man, I've been
Natural diamonds. Go ahead, got it.
I think all the parents take your kids off your property, to the very edge of your property, the street, which is owned by the city. Put them there, make them stand there, and then show them as they walk into the yard the value of, you know what I mean, the cost of everything they walk into. And say, now what, and then give them a list of jobs that allow them to have that front yard.
What are with it?
A list of jobs that allow you to have that house. A list of jobs that only allow you to have that food that's in the house. A list of jobs that allow you to only have that PlayStation. So, okay, what do you want? Oh, you want your PlayStation? Okay, well, you need to have this job. But you don't want to eat, right? You know what I mean? You can go sell this fruit and get that PlayStation. So you want to eat and you want to have shower gel? All right, so now are you locking in right now what I'm trying to, you know what I mean, show you? You know what I mean? Everything in this house
my nigga
costs
CJ
money.
in the building.
That
What they
air
do?
costs
LIB
money.
in the building, baby.
Like that fan costs money, that water running costs money, blase, blase, blase. So right now, look at this situation right here. This is how much it costs for you to sit in here and to not have none. And you are a kid. I got to pay for you too. So let's go ahead and throw some extra money on that. So now you need to make your life decision off of, okay, look at what type of jobs is going to put you in a position to leave this house if you want to be independent, if you don't like it, especially if you say you don't like it here. You know what I mean? Well, this is a list of jobs that allow you to go do this on your own in this amount of time. You know what I mean? Nobody's educating like real shit, real world education. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I said, like hey, you sit down on that couch. Guess how much that couch costs? You want a couch in your place too? That's how much it costs. You want to watch TV? You enjoy Netflix? Guess how much Netflix costs every month? On top of you having a cell phone every month.
And then guess how much
you know what I mean? You got to put
how
a
much
value
you
on
can't
that.
sit on your behind. Guess how much you can't sit on your behind if you want these entertainment. Like my wife, bro. Me personally, I wouldn't give a fuck about cable, bro. Yeah. Right now, cable at basic is $280, $250, bro. Cable when you can get Hulu, you can get all different types of cable.
$290.
The same shit.
Cable is out there like I get German. I get like German cable over here. I don't even use it. I'm all off the internet. I'm on Netflix or YouTube or something like that. And other services. You know what I mean? As far as cable, I don't even use cable. So I feel like cable is kind of outdated.
Right.
You can
and then the same stuff that you can watch on cable, you can type it up on YouTube or Hulu anyway.
Yeah.
So or Netflix or like It's
so once they understand
streaming avenues now that you can watch, bro, you can watch shit. You can watch TV like you was watching TV back when we was like 15 years old now. 10 years old now. Man, like all that shit that was coming on TV back then.
It need to be a report card at the house.
Straight up.
Be a report card at the house. Like, hey, you only had about 5% of the what you consuming. You only at your mentality is only at like 5% of what you consuming at this house.
Right.
So what we doing?
Then look, my boy Chaplaka said, he said, I pay that and don't even use that motherfucker. Real talk. Real talk. But these kids, they do need to understand it because these kids
my kids don't watch TV. Bro. They don't watch regular TV. They do not watch regular TV. So I pay for cable for nothing. Everybody in this bitch got a cell phone, all 7 of us. Yeah. So I pay for the home line for nothing. Yeah. They just make shit cheaper that you pay for all that shit. And I'm like, I don't get it. My internet would be way more expensive if I just had my internet.
Yeah.
Right. But like you said, this right here, well, these conversing like this, and see, we done gave a problem. We done gave a little bit of the solution.
A lot of solutions.
We done gave our perspectives from fathers and stuff like that. And that's what got to continue. Like Gotti said, like, we got to start as fathers, bro. We got to have a committee in neighborhoods and really start getting together. Hey, man, listen, I've been seeing your little boy over here stand like a village raise a village for real.
Yeah.
I've been seeing your little boy over here standing because most of these little young boys and kids that be getting it, like I told my son, I said, bro, yo, I never had the gang bang to get respect, bro. I never had to follow no nigga to get respect, bro. So this is my thing. My thing is, but once that's the common thing for you, when you walk out your doors, if that's all you see, then more than likely you might adapt to something like that. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have that person in your life that's pressing on you and being like, hey, you don't gotta do this. You know, I know you approach with this, but yeah. So that's where the committees, that's where the father committees, we need to start father committees in different cities. And then you have meetings with the fathers and we talk about challenges that, because it might be a nigga that might be dealing with some shit that his son, he confused on his identity. Then it might be another nigga, his son gang banging, or, you know, he robbing, he killing, he's selling drugs, you know?
Have you ever, have y'all ever, I don't know if y'all, well, it's a lot of places, but have y'all ever seen how drug dealers value a person that has talent and keeps them from going that direction?
Oh yeah,
seen that?
Environments, basketball shoes,
the mentality, like, is already there.
Right,
it's already there.
Gotta enhance it though.
You know what I mean? It's just,
we gotta enhance.
It's, you know, fast money kind of take over. Like most of the people y'all listen to, most of the music y'all love out there, y'all consumers, is ex-drug dealers that had money to put, you know what I mean, put that together. Most of us don't have those type of funds to get that off the ground, and they're young. Look at most of the. It's a young music is a young person game, and it's crazy because the young ones with the drug money is the one y'all valuing. You putting value on them. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Right.
Little baby, the truth. Blah blah blah. The truth. Blah blah blah. The truth. Everybody, the truth that ain't got the education behind them.
Right. None. It's like it's cool to be dumb.
Don't even know how his money works. Don't even know how his money works.
It's
keep his money working for him.
It's cool to keep your head on the swivel.
He gotta pay somebody. Yeah. And he don't even know if they not robbing his ass.
And since they in that game, they still got their head on the swivel. Look at Young Thug. I
guarantee you they robbing him.
Look at Young Thug. They still got their head on the swivel. Millionaires got their head on the swivel. That ain't how you supposed to be living, head on the swivel as a millionaire still. That's just, you know, I mean, that's just core value shit gone wrong.
Right.
Money might be good, temporary. I mean, if I got to do like this every time I'm making money,
what you just say though?
I can't.
They give a motherfucker 7 figures.
Yeah.
Right. We ain't even talking about 6 figures no more. I remember always hearing I want to be a 6-figure nigga. I want to be a 6-figure nigga.
Yeah, that's a coin term right there.
Right? Hey. I want to be a 6-figure nigga. They giving these kids 7 figures and sending them back to the hood. What the fuck do y'all really think they want? What do y'all really think they want for these kids, man? Yeah. What do y'all think they want for them? They'll get them $1 billion and send them back to inner city Chicago.
She said she enjoyed us this evening.
On the south side.
She enjoyed her. Hey, but Gotti, you know, I mean, but hey, Lee, let me tell you something about that though. That's a good point, bro, and you right. But it's still, see, I'm gonna tell you the biggest thing about that. The biggest thing about that.
Hold on. Hold your thought.
Go ahead.
Oh, real quick, because it's another part to that directly ties into what we doing right now.
Right,
bro. I'm a father, and I'm a father figure. Do you understand me?
Correct.
I'm a father, and I'm a father figure. It's a whole bunch of little dudes out here that for whatever reason to gravitate to me because they done heard something about me or whatever. Mm-hmm. And they'll listen. And guess what I ain't telling them? About how to be in the fucking streets And I'm not glorifying none of that stupid ass shit that niggas is rapping about. And I ain't glorifying none of that stupid ass shit that niggas is doing on social media. But what I am teaching them is how to get into business. Right? My little homie, he was over here and he wanted to do a trucking business. And I said, hey, bro, and I told y'all this already. I said, hey, bro, I'll give you $5,000 on your first truck. I just want 1% of I just want 1% of everything.
Yeah.
I want 1% of all the profit. Is that a good deal? Bro, starting out, it's a great deal.
Yeah.
Because you ain't got to give me $5,000 back plus interest. You just got to give me, if you make $100, you got to give me $1.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah.
So being the man that I am, and he told me outright, bro, I don't understand business. I don't understand how this works. I said, well, let me teach you.
Come get this game.
Let me teach you.
International game.
I said, because I'm gonna give you $5,000. I'm gonna give you $5,000, and I want 1% of everything, right?
Yeah.
So if from that $5,000 you get one truck and then you get two, now I'm getting 1% of what you getting off two trucks.
Yep.
When you get three, I'm getting 1% off what you getting off three trucks.
And it's still a fucking a sweet deal, my guy.
And it's still a sweet deal. It's still a sweet deal. Because you ain't never came back up off the $5,000 liquid that I gave you. All you've done is divert 1% of your profit to me based off our deal.
Yep.
I said,
like, comment, share, y'all. Like, comment, share.
I said, listen.
Subscribe.
I said, listen. Any man that'll do that for you has to love you. Because I don't know no man that will invest his money and don't want at least 10% interest on his money when he investing in the company.
Right.
I want you to succeed, sir. I want you to succeed.
Yes,
I will consistently help you to succeed.
We need to have a black business podcast.
Because don't nobody help us succeed.
Yeah,
in
and we and like you said, we need to have a black business podcast for real.
Let's do that.
But we gotta help out. First, we gotta help ourselves too. And I'm gonna tell you though,
exactly.
on the point what you just said, bro. Like, say for instance, like what you were saying with the okay, they give these young black kids or these young black artists money, and then they go back to the urban neighborhoods, right? And then
bro, they don't go
like
back.
They
right? Send them back.
Okay, so they send them back. So check this out.
Wait a minute, Joe, because you know like I know, bro. You grew up in the 80s, nigga. You grew up in the 80s, nigga. When Wu-Tang Clan signed the goddamn record deal, them niggas did not go back to the hood. Am I lying?
No.
They didn't go back to the hood, bro.
But check this out, though.
Because back then, motherfuckers didn't realize how much making motherfuckers rap about killing each other would make them money.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then when Chief Keef came out, circa 2009, they realized, oh shit, all he rapping about is shit he did every day on the streets he grew up on, and the motherfuckers he watched get killed.
Right.
And everybody's gravitating towards this shit. He got hundreds and thousands and hundreds and thousands and hundreds and thousands of views. Right? So we can throw some advertisement on there to make a whole bunch of money. Right? So why not get a boy $10 million? We're gonna make $100 million off of him in probably about the next 6 months.
So we gave a problem. We gave a problem, right? And this is the solution. See, this is the solution. Regardless of how we say it or how we put it, we put too much faith into man and not God, bro. That's the main thing. That's first. Let's stop right there. That's first. Because even if somebody that's sent back or oh, they didn't send them back and they gave them money to be able to. This is the thing. They put people in the public eye from our culture that they know that most of these kids look up to. And even grown-ups, bro. You got grown-ups that's out here playing this drill music every day with their kids, going to the club with their kids and living the same, trying to portray the same lifestyle, bro, and really not even like that, not even about that. Now, if you read the Bible, bro, and you understand what basic shit is, it ain't about just being basic. Like, see, you will make me think, a person make you think, oh man, if you ain't get this Louis Vuitton on, man, then you ain't doing this. And these females, they didn't get to the point where like, oh, if a nigga ain't got no bag, or if he ain't doing this, and the same thing with the niggas, oh, she ain't got no ass, she ain't shape, right? So we all confused because we out of tune with the spirituality, bro. Once you get your mind spiritually connected, bro, you're not gonna even feed into shit that we feed into. I don't give a damn how much money a nigga have, bro. You're not gonna feed into that if your mind right. You see what I'm saying? So it's about our personal desires, bro. It's not about Lil Durk getting on TV because that's what he do. He an entertainer. It's our personal desires, bro. You want to live like this man, but you want to. So you thinking that, oh, he telling you he entertaining, but you take it from this. Oh man, fuck that. I don't need to work no job. I'm going to a job.
Bro.
And these females making niggas feel like they lame if they go to work.
Listen.
I could care less about this shit, bro.
Listen. For most people who aren't satisfied with their lives, perspective is reality.
Man.
Sir, do you understand that?
Hmm?
Do you understand that? So when Lil Durk say, oh, I'm going to be here and I'm going to be wearing this and I'm going to have this on and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that, right? And a motherfucker don't understand he's saying these names and he's saying this and he's saying that because they paying him.
Yeah, exactly.
They go and they buy that. They go and they buy them little tight ass jeans and that little tight ass shirt. And they
when
go
them niggas getting sponsored, them niggas getting sponsored to wear it.
And they try to go get them a little fake ass chain and all this old silly ass shit to look like dirt.
Yeah.
But bro, you broke. And Dirk is getting paid because you broke.
Yeah.
So you tell me, man, like I can't in all honesty just sit here and let niggas think that this shit is cool when these little niggas come around me, bro. Like I tell them the truth about this shit. And I ain't no hater, bro. I'm not no hater. I just understand how this game works, how this money flows. How this money flows, nigga. It's billions of dollars flowing through drill music right now. And motherfuckers don't even know that shit. It's
come on, bro.
Billions of dollars flowing
money
through drill music right now. Billions, not millions. Fuck millions. We talking about billions. Y'all talking about billions of dollars. And y'all wondering why it's mass shooting after mass shooting after mass shooting. Fuck hating the guns, hate the music, you dummy.
Yeah. But
because they're paying for it. They're paying for it. They are literally paying for it. They are paying for it.
Lee, check this out. Check this out. It's stuff that we, like we said though, what we doing right now is educating people on this shit being entertainment too. You know what I'm saying? So that's where it started, especially when it come to kids, because they don't understand all the time. Think about the type of shit we were growing up listening to, bro.
Folks, though.
Oh yeah, the grown folks, they lost.
Folks
the grown folks just like the kids.
And let they kids listen to this dumbass demon ass shit. Nigga, I listen to it. So I know it's demonic as fuck.
Anybody that would reference themselves as a demon ain't even. I can't even deal with you if you referencing yourself to a demon. I want to be around lawyers and real natural bosses, bro. I don't want to be around no demons, my nigga. Shit, I already got enough of them that I'm fighting on my own. I don't want to be around no demons, bro. Come on, man.
What's the solution though?
So the solution is what it is right now.
The solution is to teach. The solution is to be more involved. The solution is to stop our fucking our goddamn 15 and 16 and 17-year-old kids from getting fucking pregnant and having kids. Because that nigga, that was the start of the whole shit. Young ass parents that don't give a shit because they ain't equipped to give a shit. They ain't mature enough.
What's the average grandma
Even
age
have
now?
kids.
Like 45? 45 for the average grandma age right now in the modern day? When
30,
back in the day, when
38.
y'all like 70,
30
65?
38.
30 is tall.
I think. I really. I think the solution.
My son got a girl pregnant right now, nigga. I'd be a 38-year-old grandfather. Fuck you mean?
Yeah, I know, right? Go ahead, though,
The
guys.
solution go back to what we was talking about, man. Challenging your kids to make something out of themselves, and showing them the value of them making something out of themselves, as opposed to, hey, go do your homework, shut the fuck up, do what I say. You know what I mean? Go play those sports, blase, blase. We never show them the monetary value of their education.
Excellent.
You know what I mean? That's not being shown. It's not. We're not giving them incentives for being educated.
Right.
For those grades. I mean, back in the day, we used to get a couple of dollars for making them A's or something like that. Hey, I give you $20. You come on with every A you come with. Hey, $20. I'm like, what?
Hey,
What?
Terrence Stafford said accountability.
That's a big thing.
Terrence Stafford said accountability. Terrence Stafford, I'm 100% with you, bro.
Back into it.
100% with you, bro.
That ties
I'm
back into the whole
100% with
thing.
you. I believe in accountability. A million percent.
Old school. There are some super black educated families out there who put the education first and really press it. And you can tell the difference in how their kids come out. A lot of them, but still, as a majority, we don't push
my
it.
mama, bro. I didn't have a choice.
Yeah.
I didn't have a choice. She knew I was capable of making A's, nigga. I had to make A's.
Yeah.
It wasn't no. Oh, the bar is here. The bar is here. You can make A's and B's. No, motherfucker. I know you capable of making A's in all this shit.
Yeah.
Make A's.
But that's a majority thing. It's never pressed. It's not pressed as a majority thing though. We everything individual.
Yep.
It
ain't developed.
Some families they hold.
Right.
It's a whole lineage. They got a whole lineage of just educated, high profile jobs and blase. And we look how long, like Section 8 and stuff like that. That shit shouldn't be no permanent solution. Like I feel like if you sit in that shit for a certain amount of years,
you not embracing poverty,
yourself.
Bro.
You're not pushing
We talked
yourself
about
at
that
all.
before.
Yeah, we did,
we
but
talked about that
we didn't talk
before.
about it as like it should have a time
we
limit.
Didn't talk about how we should
have a time limit on it.
Yeah,
a lot of
it's because it's embracing poverty. Bro. That's poverty.
Assistance is great when you're not in position. Poverty. But think about where assistance comes from. Assistance comes from not being in position to further yourself. And where did that tie right back into? Education.
Yep.
It tie right back into education. And where the education and all that shit tie back into? Back home, fatherhood.
Exactly.
Since we talking about Juneteenth, y'all see the cup, right? Black Wall Street joint.
Mm-hmm. The education situation, when you say that, the education situation is crazy because when all right, so what I know about Memphis, right?
Yeah.
And y'all know it too, is the Section 8 areas, they are the worst areas in the city.
Why is it the worst though?
Why is it the worst?
Because it's just
why is it the worst?
What is it
Wait,
for?
Hold on.
No,
hold on.
It's just,
why is it the worst?
It's there to
it's
help.
The worst because
it's there to help.
But
why is it the worst?
Guess what?
If it's there to
because
help.
Guess what? If you in the worst neighborhood, you got the worst school.
Yeah.
If you got the worst school, you got the worst education. Right? Feel my flow. Feel my flow.
Cuz said accountability, baby.
Feel my flow. if you got the worst education, then you're not educated enough to want to keep getting educated.
Now,
Makes sense.
now hold on now, because we
Hey,
like
whoa,
if
Hold on,
Section
Lee.
8
Hold
in
on,
the
Lee.
hood, Section 8, and people who got houses right across the street, we all going to the same schools. I'm not gonna say at Section 8. That's an opportunity for you to
wait,
get off
wait,
your
no,
ass.
no,
Look,
no.
bro.
But
Think about
what
this.
you gotta
Think about
understand
this.
is,
Think
but
about
what
this,
you gotta
bro.
understand
If
is,
your
what you
mama
gotta
going to work,
understand is,
hold on,
there is a
hold on,
constant.
Hold on, Lee.
no.
Hold
If
on,
your
Lee.
mama,
Hold
look,
on,
Hold on, hold on,
if
hold
your
on, hold on.
mama going to work, if your mama
I
going to
got it.
work, no, check this out.
Because
No.
there's a concentration though.
Is
But
it?
there's also a concentration. There's also a concentration. There is a situation where there are large groups
Yeah,
of people that are on welfare and on Section 8.
yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I'm not talking about the eaches that'll go and work and take that Section 8 voucher and make that work for them. I'm talking about motherfuckers that work it.
Okay,
Yeah,
You see
I
what I'm
get what
saying?
you're saying.
That just
I
sit
get what you're
there.
saying.
but
They
Just sit there.
abuse it, not work it. They
so okay
abuse it.
now.
I get
Now
I'm look. I'm gonna let you
why
put
you
me
making
right here.
why you
I'm
making
gonna let
why
you
you
put me
making
right
all of
here
those you
with
making
all
all
my
those points?
kids. And this is it. Don't matter. It don't matter what neighborhood we in.
Yeah.
Oh, I ain't gotta pay but $5 in rent, or
Yeah,
I ain't
but
gotta pay
okay,
no
but check
rent.
this out.
Okay,
So Lee,
But you making that
so
point.
Lee, now
But
check this out. Listen,
what makes that child the worst child in society that's making
it don't.
their
It don't. It
neighborhood
don't.
bad?
It
What
don't.
makes that? Where did
It
that come
don't.
from then?
It don't.
Where did that come from?
It don't. It don't. What happens is the kid becomes a product of the environment
I was just thinking that.
because the child does not get educated enough to understand that he can succeed what he's in. It is a fucking trap,
Okay.
bro. It is a concocted, strategized trap,
So
bro.
tell me this. So
Listen,
look,
listen,
hold on
bro.
now.
I
So
promise you.
look,
I
if the
promise you,
kid,
bro.
if the
Bro,
kid is in that
y'all
system,
got to
I'm gonna
look at
keep talking too, bro.
this shit.
If the kid
Y'all
is in
got to
that
look at this
system
shit
and they
from a
mother working or
perspective
not working,
that's
they
way
still can
different.
go to school. They can get fed. They got clothes on their back for
Okay,
way less than the same person across
okay,
the street who's paying
okay,
rent, who doing
okay,
blase,
and
blase,
okay,
blase. Their mama can't
and
afford to get
okay,
them
and
clothes.
okay,
They
and
basically
okay.
in the same position.
And I
These
keep
kids are
saying
being
okay,
raised in the
and I
same
keep saying
position,
okay,
except
and I
for
keep
one is a
saying
little
okay,
bit
and I keep
higher.
saying okay. Because as long as you accept that,
What
you
makes
have
the
to get what
neighborhood
the
bad?
government gives you. The government will never give you what you need. The government gives you
Y'all,
what suffices.
y'all
What
both
So
making
they go
good
suffices.
back.
points,
So
bro.
they go back to
My children, listen to
that
me.
goes back
My
to
children
education.
don't go to a school
They go
that
back to
the government
education to
says
get
they
them out
have
of
to
that.
go to. My kids go to a school where my wife feels they'll learn the best. Do you
Kind of
understand what I'm
okay.
saying
So
to you
now
right
check this
now?
out. But Lee, listen. This is the same thing that you saying is what he's getting to, though. He's saying
No,
the same thing
he
in the
not
sense.
getting to what I'm getting to. He not getting to what I'm getting to. Because he talking about some shit, and what I'm talking about is the motherfuckers that sit there.
Yeah.
Because really,
Right,
it's a whole bunch of
so
motherfuckers
check
that
this out,
sit
bro.
there.
Check this out, my man. Check this
They
out, my man.
sit there
You
and they
saying
put
this?
their kids in them situations.
Yeah. So
They
you
put
saying
them
that a
kids, they
person?
put their
You saying a
kids in them
person that's not being
situations. They
productive?
Hold on
keep
now.
their kids in them
Is you saying hold
situations
on?
so they can do this and do
I ain't gonna
this
say no
on
name like
social media.
I ain't gonna say no name like a LeBron
Hold on.
James.
Be
One
for
thing we
real,
I
man.
ain't gonna say no name
hold
like a
on.
Let's be
LeBron
for
One thing
real
we
James.
gotta
about
do
this
though.
shit.
Hey,
Like a
hold on.
LeBron
One thing we gotta
James.
do though, bro. Listen, check this out though. Check this out. I know it's a good conversation, a good topic, but we gotta hear each other out though.
Yeah.
So at the end of what you saying, bro, you saying the same thing in the sense that he trying to get to. Because I get what you saying. You saying that people that's sitting on it and they abusing it and they not taking advantage of it. On the other hand, Gotti is saying that from what you saying, you can't just say that everybody that's on Section 8 that's abusing it, because it is people that's taking it
I
and they
never said
need
that
it
everybody
and
that
they
was on
need
it
it.
that's abusing it.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that you said it, but the way that. So check this out though. But what you're saying is this.
I didn't say that shit. I have a disdain for motherfuckers that sit on that shit. I have a disdain for
they abuse it. They abuse
sit on that shit and abuse that shit.
Exactly.
Because
bro.
You keeping your whole family in poverty. You keeping your family in a situation that's built.
We agree with you on that.
Poverty.
Listen, we agree with you on that. We agree with you on that.
Always gonna get exposed to the worst. And
we agree with you on that. But where do we go from there, bro? Where do we go from there?
I'm saying what makes it the worst, because you know what I mean, no matter what, if we black, like in my neighborhood, whether there was the houses or the projects, we was going to the same schools, it was the same education. I was getting off of the bus, they went to the projects, I went to a house. We went sitting in the same classes. Like, no matter whether the parents was lazy or whatever, that shouldn't make the neighborhood bad, because we was in the same education system. I got homies that to this day that grew up in the projects and still live in the projects. You know what I mean? The difference is, you know what I mean? Some of them came out of that shit and went forward. You know what I mean? Some of the parents is lazy, blase, but none of that shit should make the neighborhood bad. You know what I mean?
But them two different, them two different things y'all talking about too, though.
It take money to be in a lot of bullshit.
What I'm talking about is embracing it and moving on from it.
But think about
what you talking about is
what are those? What you say lower income? What forces them
in the preset position and sitting there? And I don't really understand that. I don't really understand that because as long as you have energy and you have a brain, you have a weight.
Yeah.
Hold on, we got a comment. Hold on, because I got a cousin on here, and this guy's a counselor and he deal with troubled kids. So I'm gonna state his statement. So he said, Turnstopper, he said, G gotta start taking them so they can see these things and talking to them about it. It's hard for them to maintain the dream of something that they can't see if it's for themselves. You see what I'm saying? And they make a lot of sense.
Yeah,
they make a lot of sense. Like you got to start putting.
They see the drug dealers and they see
that's
all
what
that.
I said though.
Yeah,
that's what I've been trying to say though.
Yeah.
He just said what I've been saying. You don't take them out of the environment and they become a product of it.
Yeah,
bro, my father would have never let me be a drug dealer. He would have died before he let me do that. My mother the same way. Yours and yours the same way.
This is what I was saying.
They would have died before they let that shit happen.
This is what I say about
that.
So
why is it that it's okay that because the Section 8 kids and the folks that own a house go to the same school that it's okay? No, it's not okay. It's not okay. And if you look at it, you got to look at it because you got to look at the geographical situation. You understand what I'm saying? This shit is not what you think it is. Yeah. Look at the geographical situation, right? The worst fucking schools are in Section 8 and welfare areas. Okay? If you can't take the voucher and make the voucher work for you and live somewhere else, where they gonna make you live, it's the fucking possible place you can be.
But bro, it's two things.
Ain't no but, man.
It's two things.
No.
No. Listen, bro.
No
Check it out. Check this out. In the neighborhood that I stay in right now, bro, my kids, the school that they're supposed to go to, bro, is right around the corner, which is one of, like you said, it's one of the schools to where like it's called Humboldt. So a lot of people that go to Humboldt, it's Humboldt. That's the name of the school. But my kids, okay, so check this out. But my kids, they go to a gifted, talented school. But guess this out. This is what Lee's saying. This is what Lee's saying. My kids had to take a test to enroll in that other school. They had to take a test to go to their school and get accepted into the other school. So these are things that I explain to them when they come to getting in trouble at school. Oh, you got to fight and you couldn't avoid a person bumping into you or trying to bully you or something like that. So then you have to break this down to your kid. We put our life on the line and our back, our hard work and sweat to make sure that you go to the school that's more educational for you. Not yeah. So I get where he coming from. And that's one of my situations right now.
Now he is explaining what should happen.
Yeah, so that's one of my situations right now. So my daughter
what should happen. Everybody should advocate for their kids like that. My wife advocates for my kids like that.
Yeah, so my daughter now, the school that they supposed to go to, like I said, is right around the corner,
the best possible school for their education. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So no, bro. What we talking about is different. Because what I'm talking about is lazy motherfuckers. And ain't no lazy motherfucker in this. You understand?
Right.
When you embrace poverty, that's being lazy. Embracing it is just letting motherfuckers send you a check and you ain't working for shit.
Right.
Embracing it is knowing good and well that you gonna get this amount on your food stamp card and you need some cash, so you gonna sell this amount and you gonna keep this amount for food.
Yeah.
That's embracing it, bro.
You get complacent and get comfortable with your situation, right?
I'm not no hater, bro. Yeah. But these motherfuckers are destroying us because of this shit.
Super Malawi. Hey, shout out to my guy Super Malawi in the building. LIB in the building, man. Liberia in the building.
Because they give us free shit and they don't make us do shit for nothing.
Yeah.
That's why I said
it
should be a time limit on it. But that shouldn't be the reason why the neighborhood bad though. That shouldn't be the reason why the neighborhood bad.
It ain't never the reason why the neighborhood bad, bro. Discipline be the reason why the neighborhood is bad.
Yeah, it ain't poverty, it's discipline. It ain't poverty, it ain't Section 8.
Poverty.
That's what I'm saying. It ain't Section 8, it ain't poverty, it's discipline.
No.
That's all I'm saying.
Section 8 just limits us. It limits us. You don't get the education, I'm with you on that, man. Bro. You don't get the education.
But you don't. Do. Hold on. Now you keep saying we don't get the education, but we sit in the same class with people from the projects. If you ain't from the projects, you sit in the same class.
You don't. And you know good and well,
you sit in the same class. How many times you sit in the same class with a nigga from the projects?
Let me tell you something.
Right around the corner or right across the street.
If I had went to Manassas High School versus Raleigh Egypt High School, I would have learned a lot different.
I'm from a small city, so everybody in the same damn classroom, bro. You in the projects. If you middle class, if you rich,
Humboldt, Tennessee.
Like my mama worked for this place called the Jones Company. You know what I mean? She worked that's super high class. You know what I mean? They kids is in the same class as me, same class as the homies in the project. Everybody in the same class. We get the exact same education.
That's your little bitty tiny town.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But we get the same education.
But look, guess what that don't do? Guess what that don't do for the status quo of black folks? It don't change the status quo of black folks.
How you growing up? That your
neighborhood. The city you 20 minutes from. Yeah. The city you 20 minutes from, where the shit that I'm talking about goes on at.
Yeah.
That's where we fucked at. Cities like Memphis and Chicago and Baton Rouge and New Orleans.
How we fuck? Look, think about this,
and
bro.
Minneapolis.
How is it possible? How is it possible?
Like that.
Tell me this. How is it possible that a Section 8 neighborhood can produce drugs worth more than the neighborhood and the city? And slang drugs.
Because they put them there.
Afford the guns. Same niggas ain't got no education. Ain't supposedly ain't got no money. Ain't nobody growing up with nothing. Can produce the guns, can produce the drugs, can do all of this type of stuff.
Oh, the government is involved. We know that. The government is involved.
They put them there.
I'm saying,
they put them there, bro. The biggest drug dealer in the world is the fucking CIA.
So you know what I mean? It's just saying it's not pro-independence. A lot of black people not pro-independent. It's like whatever comes, whatever we get, we get. That's the whole downfall. We got to preach on how to come up out that shit. Preach on what's wrong. Preach on just the sight of it. We know the sight of it. We know the sight of it. They know the sight of it. Waking up in the morning, they know the sight of not being successful, blase, blase, blase. But are they seeing the sight? Are they going into the classroom? Are they going into your local church?
What do
Because the
success
church ain't
look
teaching
like?
nothing. Church ain't teaching nothing. First of all, church ain't teaching nothing,
Nope.
but you got to go to church all the time. Church ain't teaching a damn
Gotta
thing.
go to church.
But hey, have faith and blase, blase, blase. They ain't a scripture in the Bible say have education. That's another problem. Faith is strong.
I mean, we know where the Bible came from.
Like, bro, we
We
in
know
the
where
same
the Bible
church.
came
Think about
from.
that. You're in the same
That's
church.
a whole different. That's a whole
Yeah, we
different
know where the Bible came
podcast.
from. So let's not do
That's a
that.
whole, that's a whole different
Yeah,
We're gonna
podcast.
be on this
I don't like,
motherfucker for
I don't
another
like
about
that
2
either.
hours if
I
we
don't
do
like
that.
either. I don't like that either, bro. Education,
But
education.
listen, bro.
Like, hey, you
Listen,
can pray
bro.
for.
Listen.
I'm praying for this light bill to be. I done heard that in church. I'm praying for this light bill to just go away. It don't work like
Listen.
that. I'm sorry. I'm a
Listen.
kid and I know that.
Hey, man,
It's a
y'all
miracle.
tune into
It's
the
a miracle. It ain't a miracle. The church paid for your light bill because you was testifying about it.
Listen, when it comes to being a father, bro, when it comes to being a father, when it comes to being a black father, and I don't discriminate against men that don't look like me, that ain't my skin color. When it comes to being a black father, bro, there are things out there that are that is put there to deter our success. Welfare is put there to deter our success. Section 8 was put there to deter our success.
Yeah,
right? Like,
bro, y'all know how I can get on this shit.
I'm thinking the opposite.
Y'all know how I can
it's
get
put
on
there.
this topic.
I
Bro.
think it's put there. If you got zero, it's put there
No,
for
bro.
you to have
No, sir.
something. Think about it.
Listen,
If you a
listen,
kid,
listen.
right now, hold on. If you a kid
I can
right
shoot
now,
you.
and your
No,
mama,
no,
and
no,
your
no, no,
daddy
no, no,
have
no, no.
zero, and you
No,
are
no, 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 no,
afforded
no, no.
the
I'm
opportunity
gonna cut you off
to
100%.
not be
I'm gonna cut
homeless.
you off
No, hold on.
100%
Hold
because
on.
I know
Hold
for a
on.
fact.
Lee,
I know
Hold
for
on.
check
a
it
fact,
out, bro.
bro.
Check it out. We gotta relax.
Hold on.
Listen,
If you
listen,
look, bro, if you
bro.
super
They did it in
uneducated,
Chicago for a reason.
but look,
Them
bro,
motherfuckers will tell you.
look, bro, if you
They did it for a
have nothing,
reason, bro. The shit was done for a reason.
think about it though.
It was not for the motherfucker that had zero, bro. They did shit for a
Let's
reason.
take it for the person that's supposed to use it the way it's really intended.
No, bro. There was never a way it was supposed to be used. You
okay,
not getting it.
Now, let
You
me
not
say this.
getting it, bro.
Let's say
You
this.
not getting it.
Let me say
listen.
this.
I know where you coming
listen,
from, Lee. I'm
bro.
gonna touch on it too, though. I'm gonna touch on
Look,
it too,
bro,
but
look,
let
let's
them
say
speak.
this,
I know where you
They
coming
didn't
from.
give a fuck about. They didn't give a fuck about whether you could work and make money or not.
Okay, but let's
They
do
didn't
this.
care, bro.
Let's say
They did not give a fuck.
Let's say the parents
Because any black man, listen. No, you listen.
man.
Because I'm trying to tell you, bro.
I'm gonna tell you my point after you get done.
They did not give a fuck. Because any black man in the 70s could have walked into a goddamn car plant and got a job and supported his family, man.
Yep.
This is the shit. This is the shit.
Heyday.
This is the shit. That was when welfare in Section 8 was fucking created. At the same goddamn time, you could walk your ass into GMC and get a job, or Ford and get a job, or Buick and get a job.
Yep.
Hey.
So after they pump the bullshit in the system and blase, now let's look at it as you uneducated. You're uneducated and all you know how to do is to fix a carburetor, but you don't have a job. Now you got zero. You got 2 kids. You're really homeless. Welfare system come to get you off your ass and to put you inside of a building to have shelter so you can wake up and look at your kids in the eyes and say,
and all you gotta do is leave your out.
You're not sleeping inside of a box.
No, bro, you gotta
cereal,
leave.
whether it's powdered milk or not. You got some cereal to eat. You got blase to eat. So now this where we are. This where we are. Now that I got this opportunity, it's a little bit stress off of my back.
I got him, Lee. Hold on.
I got these kids.
Tell him, Cho.
I got these
hold on, I got
kids. It's a temporary. Like, you're not looking at it as the perspective is not having shit. You know what I mean? It's a lot of people, we've been held down to be uneducated and not given the opportunity. Now if somebody give you that little mustard seed, if you don't take off of that shit, that's what I'm saying, bro. This bro, like, if you down bad and you ain't uneducated, you ain't got shit, and you look, think about it, if you gotta wake up out, go outside, take your daughter outside, and sit in the grass and look at her in the eyes and say, "We can't go in the house. That ain't ours." And the motherfucker give you that opportunity to go walk inside of that building for $13 a month.
You gonna take it,
and to get that milk and blase.
You gonna take it.
Hey, this is all I'm saying. You for damn sure better go to school.
You gonna take it,
and had an opportunity to have a fresh bath. I don't care if the clothes wasn't name brand. You had the opportunity to have that fresh bath. You got some motherfucking powdered milk cereal and off-brand cereal in your stomach. You shouldn't go in there and do the motherfucking thing. So we can get the fuck up out of here. While you doing that thing, you staying locked in. I'm telling you, stay locked in. Make sure that report card coming home super straight, like you don't live in this shit. And I'm gonna be out here trying to get up out this Section 8 while it is providing a service for us right now on a positive note. That's all I'm saying. We taking it, and when we walk outside of these doors, it's not drug dealing. It's not going out here slinging rocks. It's not going out here selling pussy, fucking every nigga you want to, blase, shooting up, blase. We still in this situation, but this situation don't make it. This don't make it.
It don't define us.
This ain't the hood.
It don't define us.
The hood ain't never been a hood. A hood is not a fucking hood, bro. Black people,
bro. A hood is a mentality.
Where black people live at, always called a fucking hood. Why is it called a fucking hood? Because motherfuckers think we don't have the education, we don't have the brain, we don't have the common sense to rise up and do something better.
I told y'all.
This is poverty. Look at poverty. Hey, that's how when you say the hood.
Hey, what I told y'all. In the what podcast?
We brag about that shit. Look, bro, I come from poverty. This my hood over here.
In the Icons podcast.
This my poverty block, and I represent my poverty block. Oh, don't fuck with him. He from that poverty block. Don't fuck with her. She from that poverty block.
Exactly.
No.
Got it.
He from that poverty block. He from that poverty block. You don't fuck with them. Not the fact that look, they provided a service and they came up out that shit and did something with themselves. I was in Section 8 for one time. I was in Section 8. No, look, think you got that job. Think about that Section 8 parent that got that job and knew that was the situation. No, we not eating steak. We eating ramen noodles. You know what I mean? No, we're not doing that. But at the same time, if that motherfucker lazy ass parent turned into a real ass parent, they advancing in that job. So they might be in that Section 8 for 3-4 years, advancing. Hey, at some point, as a real nigga anyway, if you looking at your bitch and you looking at your kids, you should be coming up out that situation with a set of house keys.
Yeah.
But it should never be the hood.
Prime example of this shit. Bro. Hey, I'm loving this shit because I'm a prime example of this shit, bro. And I want to tell y'all this. Like, so I'm gonna speak from Lee perspective, and I'm gonna speak from your perspective. So I get where Lee coming from when it comes to like this, bro. The reason welfare was created. But hold on. You remember I told y'all I'd be reading that book called Breaking the Curse of Willie Lynch law, right?
Yes, man.
So check this out. So that law was created like this. Welfare was created to separate the black father and mother, bro, and make the mother only depend on the system. So that's why these women, they've submitted to the system in a way, bro. What he's saying is this: they've submitted to the system in a way, right, Cole? So if this system came in and said, okay, if he's not here with you, you don't have to stress about not having this and that. We'll give you food stamps. We'll get the kids a bus ride to school. We'll do this and that and this and that.
You know what? Let me ask you this. Before you keep going. Wait, got it. Let me get it. Before you keep going with what you gonna say, Cho, let me ask you this. Would you, as the man you are right now, the father you are right now, would you allow motherfuckers to give the mother of your kids enough money to survive without you?
Not now.
Would you choose to do that? Or would you choose to be there?
No, I wouldn't. Hold on. I wouldn't. Now check this out.
I'm gonna choose to be there and struggle, and I'm gonna provide. Whether I gotta starve, whether I gotta starve and work all night and work all day or not, I'm going.
Check this
I'm
out,
not
though.
choosing that.
As
Right.
a young dude with not a damn thing in my pocket.
I don't give a
Dude,
fuck.
Mike,
I was a father when I was
kid.
19.
This is where,
As a
hey,
young
so
kid with
stop it.
nothing.
Listen,
I
this
was
is
a father when I was 19.
Yeah.
My son
Yeah,
is 18.
but your
I'm
situations were
37.
different, bro. Your
I ain't
situation
never
was
chose.
different too, though.
Listen,
Your
I ain't
situations
never
were different.
chose. I ain't never chose for no motherfucker to provide for me. I've always chose to provide for my own.
Right, which is the
We
correct
could
way.
have got
Which is the
welfare.
correct way.
We see when we was in the uniform,
But check
nigga.
this out, bro.
Don't
Check
play
this
with
out.
me. We could
Lee,
have got
check this
that
out.
shit.
Yeah.
Lee, check this
I don't
out, bro.
want that shit. I don't want
Lee.
that shit. I don't need them motherfuckers to do nothing for me
I don't
that I
know,
can do
y'all
for
niggas,
myself
I don't fuck
and
with
mine.
y'all.
Hey, Lee, check this out, though. You right, bro. You right. But check this out. You seen the podcast when me and my wife talked when we made that title going from Section 8
That's
to
different, bro.
home
That's
owning
different.
to
That's
home
different.
owning, bro. Check
That's
this out. Do
different,
you
bro.
think
That's
do you
different.
think that I was
That's
ashamed of
way
this shit though?
different.
Yeah, check
Check
the
this out.
comments
Do you
too.
think
That's way
so check
different.
this out.
What y'all
Hold on,
did
we're gonna
was,
get to the
bro, what
comments.
y'all did was how motherfuckers is supposed to do.
Exactly.
That's what y'all
Exactly.
did. That's
Exactly.
what y'all
So
did.
when I'm telling you this, like my cousin
What's the
said, Turn
percentage of
Stafford.
motherfuckers that do
He
what y'all
said,
do though?
Turn said
One.
it's a mindset. Turn said it's all in the mindset, growth mindset versus fixed mindset. So a lot of us are in that fixed mindset, bro.
Yeah.
We in that fixed
Thank
mindset of
you.
thinking that, like Lee saying, we get comfortable. Okay, you get on Section 8 and
You stop
not
caring.
exactly. You don't want to do better. Your whole intentions is not to do better. You just trying to hustle, stack your money up, flex on people, but you're not really getting the key to the house after this shit.
Yeah.
You going back to grandma's couch or you going back to
Hell
mama
yeah.
Look at paid in full. The boy came back and put all the jewelry on the table and looked down and slept in the bunk bed.
And was sleeping next to his brother.
In the damn bunk bed.
And just
In
so
the
y'all
bunk
They
know,
shouldn't have
just
been
so
there in the
y'all
first
know,
place.
man. Just so y'all know, we all brothers on this joint. Everybody that's tuning in, these my brothers. We chop it up on a regular about this shit. We have different deep conversations about this shit all the time.
They hit
So
them
we ain't
conversations,
bumping
boy.
heads or nothing like this. This just
And we
real
always
game,
gonna
and we
fight.
passionate about what we
We
talking
always
about.
gonna be into it.
And we gonna chop
we
it up
love
after
each
this
other.
show, and we gonna go
Yeah.
over and review this shit and do the same shit.
Arkansas Tina said, but all young 19-year-olds don't have that same mindset.
Exactly.
You are.
They don't.
Hey, look, listen.
They don't.
I acknowledge that.
damn near
I was
1%,
19. I got myself
30%.
into a situation.
I was one of them.
Listen,
Making babies before you able to be able to provide for them.
But I
know what
am
I'm
not.
saying?
I am not the fucking exception to the fucking rule. Do you
Right.
understand what I'm saying to you? I'm not the exception to the rule. So just like I chose to do the right shit, other motherfuckers can choose to do the right shit.
Yep. Facts.
Because where I come from, all the hoods I grew up in, niggas was encouraging me to do the opposite.
Yeah. Trying
I
to
had to
pass
leave.
on me.
My mother wanted me to leave.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Like there are choices you have to make. Right? I'm not saying that you born with this inclination to put yourself in a situation where you gotta work your ass off to survive. Like
Nah,
everybody
that's
don't want to
talk.
fucking do that shit.
That's
Everybody, a lot of motherfuckers want to be lazy, and that's fine. That's fine. But
Cause the
if you
parents
want to be
lazy.
lazy, don't have no fucking kids.
Because the parents lazy. They doing what they
Yeah.
see.
If you want to be lazy, don't have no fucking kids.
Yeah.
Hey, but Lee, you seen what we told you. We was young black boys at the time, and we was horny and on the go and ready to dive and shit with no plastic, right? So
And
it's
I
a lot
did
of young boys. So
And
it's
I
a lot of
did
young
it.
boys.
And I
Hold on though. It's a lot of young boys that's out here that don't understand this shit. So that's why we educating them on this,
They
bro.
ain't got no.
Now,
We were
they
Terrence
didn't have
said.
a structure.
You right.
We were Terrence said.
Turn said most people in a position don't have a choice at that moment in life, and that's
That
real
moment,
facts.
yeah.
So let me tell you this.
What's
Wait,
changing
Wait.
This-
What do
this-
you mean? What do you mean by
Okay.
most people in that position?
He
don't
said
have
at a certain
choice?
phase in the
What do you mean, though?
okay, so say
You talking
this,
about
check
the
this out.
children
Lee,
thing?
I'm gonna use myself as an example. Let me speak though. I'm gonna use myself as an example, right? So, you know what I'm saying? I always been a workaholic. I always had grind. I always been able to make money outside of corporate jobs too. But at the time that I started having my kids, bro, I wasn't in a position to have as many kids as I had back to back like that. So Section 8 was a stepping stool for me to get to the next level and understand managing, understanding what it costs to take care of family. Because keep in mind, when I was on Section 8, nigga, I was still paying in between $700 to $1,200, nigga, for rent because I wasn't a lazy nigga. I wasn't laying around. See, some people not educated on that neither. They think Section 8 is welfare where your rent is $5. No, Section 8, nigga, that's 30% of your income, nigga. So if you and your wife both working hard 40 hours a week and you getting overtime, bro, your rent is gonna go up, and they based it off the previous year. So say for instance, you lose your job in 2022, but in 2021 you made 60,000 between you and your spouse. Guess what they gonna base that rent off of? 60, even if you're on Section 8, they're gonna base it off that previous year. So this is why I took advantage of the situation. But you see what I did. Me and my wife, we both bosses, so we came up on. We learned how to manage in between it. We learned how what not to spend money on, where to put our money at, and everything like that. And then we was blessed to be in tune with realtors that got us to a space on fixing our credit, how to do this, how to go about this basic shit that you think and other people out here think is hard, that we could do ourselves. You ain't gotta pay no credit repair to get your shit right, bro. All you gotta do is go and challenge this,
but you don't gotta pay nobody. You did that by education. Come on, man. It is 100% time consuming like a motherfucker, but you don't gotta pay nobody. Like you not gotta pay nobody.
Most of us don't know that though. We don't.
Like I pay somebody to fix mine because I ain't got time. God damn it. I just don't got time. You don't have to though. I got college classes. I got my job, nigga. I ain't got time. I pay my man.
Right. And ain't nothing wrong with that neither. Ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. Myself. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that neither. Ain't nothing wrong with paying somebody to do it because it's still a benefit for you.
But teach your kids that. You could be teaching your daughter that right now. Get paid to get somebody credit straight.
Bad credit to start with.
You know what I mean?
They ain't gonna have bad credit to start with.
I'm saying having that job title.
You get bad credit.
That job title getting everybody else right. That job title getting everybody else right on that credit stuff. Like you didn't want to pay nobody for it. You could be talking to your daughter right now, like, hey, yeah, I got that. You know what I mean?
I love my people, man, and I love my brothers, man. I appreciate y'all for getting on this motherfucker and kicking this shit and kicking this game. You know what I'm saying? And we had a long discussion about this, man, and we're gonna continue doing stuff like this. Anything, like I said, we want to talk about the problem and the solution, because everybody don't. We always talk about the problem, but we never have a solution to it. So on this podcast, that's what y'all gonna get. Y'all gonna get some of the trendy shit. You're gonna get some game, and you're gonna get some solutions about the problems we face as a culture. You know what I'm saying?
Because you can't have no hot dog water without the hot dog.
You can reach out. You can reach out. You can reach out.
Sleep, bro.
You can reach out to Joe. You can reach out to Gotti. You can reach out to me. Listen, we don't preach what we don't teach. And if you hit me up on a personal level and want me to talk to you about whatever, I talk to you about whatever. I don't know shit. I don't know it all. I live my life. Listen, I done live my life. I done lived my life, and I done got to a point in my life where I'm comfortable.
Yeah, now he eating deer shoulders, man. He living it. Hey,
you know,
he eat crab legs and shit every day. He Father's Day 7 days a week.
And what I want is I want men that look like me. I want men that look like me to be comfortable with their life, doing legit shit that don't have the police beating their door down. You understand?
Right. You too can be eating boneless possum bites.
I'm from all that shit. I came from all that shit.
That man said you too can be eating boneless possum bites. Hey, man. But listen, like as I said, man, it's another great episode, bro. As I said, just a little bit of what everybody do before we close out. Lee is so passionate about what he's saying because he's into finances. You know what I'm saying? So anybody that need to be educated on finances, anybody that need mentoring for younger kids, younger boys, he'll be a person that y'all can reach out, or y'all can reach out to us on our Instagram and stuff like that, and we can chop it up or bring the person on the podcast or whatever. Gotti, he does the same. He does a whole lot. He does the graphics. He does cook. You see the cook up show banner behind him. You know what I'm saying? He does a little bit of everything.
Hey, I do
He
IT. I do IT. So
yeah. So whatever.
So
look, we a one-stop shop,
I'm keep
baby.
saying it. I do IT. So
right.
Information technology, computer shit, all of that.
He the one who did the banner for my man Lee in the back, the Hustlers on the Ground podcast banner, man. Stop playing. The man go crazy, man. That boy a Q dog, ain't it? That boy.
I'm a fire dog. Everybody in 731 know what that is. I'm a fire dog.
Hey, but look, man, we appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Y'all know how we do. We pop in like every Friday. So going forward, so it's gonna change going into the next month. So in July, we're gonna be doing most of the lives on Fridays opposed to Mondays and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just better for everybody that's in tune. Also, we're gonna have a couple guests on next month. We got a fitness and makeup episode we're gonna do with my cousin Aquarius and her girl. They just became instructors of this workout squad team type thing. So we're gonna have them on the show. They're gonna talk about their journeys from how they started from the bottom and where they at right now. We also are gonna have another episode about autism, which will be in August. I think that's August the 6th, ain't it, God?
August 6th.
But we got stuff in between that. We got stuff in between that.
Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of stuff between.
Put the schedule out so everybody will know what we got going on. Y'all already know y'all loving this content.
Y'all know straight up, on this YouTube, man. Subscribe, like,
and make sure y'all be prepared for the official lunch. We're gonna have. Probably we're gonna try to do that. What y'all think? We commit to this Friday or next Friday?
Next week, because he got some jobs.
I got
you got that going on. So next Friday we're gonna do a lunch. Anybody that want to tune in with us, you know what I'm saying? Get on this junk, chop it up, kick shit, man. Y'all come and have fun with us. It's gonna be called the Battle of the Sexes. So
it goes down.
We're gonna be talking about all different type of stuff though. We ain't gonna just it ain't gonna be just about men do this and women do that.
We got the ladies. We got the ladies on there giving that opinion.
I mean, but shit, this one wasn't even about that either. Like,
no.
We were talking about
it wasn't supposed to be though. It wasn't supposed to be though. Look, Auntie hit it again. She said, "Hit the like button." That's my nigga right there.
I see 11. I see 11 likes. We sure do appreciate it.
I gotta send Auntie a shirt, bro. She deserve it tonight. She been on their ass.
Yes, sir.
I gotta send her own special made shirt.
Auntie Tina, we appreciate you.
Sure do.
We appreciate you 100%.
Again, it's been another successful episode of the H.O.G Podcast show. I'm your host, Cho Cheddar, along with my co-host, CEO Gotti and Financial Lee. Man, we had a good conversation today. Y'all make sure y'all catch us next Friday for the Battle of the Sexes. YouTube lunch for the H.O.G Podcast. We'll send out some notifications and stuff like that. Y'all feel free to get in. Don't be shy, anything like that. If you want to get in, just let us know, and then you'll have to send a picture so we can put you on a flyer. But if we put you on a flyer, you gotta commit to being there on time and handling the business. Because if you fuck up, it's over with. So with that being said, man, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Y'all have a great day, man. We out of there. H.O.G Podcast show. Catch us next Friday for the Battle of the Sexes, man.
Love y'all.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
Peace.
I'm a force, yeah. By myself. I'm a force, yeah.